Good.
All right, I don't know what happened, but it doesn't matter because we're live now. So
Okay.
let's shit. All right, what's up, folks? It's Justin here from So What. We got Brian over here from Covenaunt. I'm pronouncing that correctly, right?
It's Covenant. I just spell out a weird ass way. That's it.
All right, so I've been saying it wrong this whole time, but nobody corrected me. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be like the new kind of format thing. I got some brands on here to interview and everything like that. So hopefully this is received a little bit better than the last round of bullshit I was putting out.
Oh, this called BS. Now you gotta watch that before you get demonetized.
I ain't worried about monetizing this. So news about the website, same old stuff. The writer is still being a bum, and it's frustrating. But good news is, Friday's my last day working at my full-time job. I'm gonna be doing this full-time for, well, basically I got about 6 months to have this motherfucker take off. If not, then I gotta either bartend or go sit at an office somewhere again. And
Hey, Mark, actually, you get a lot of money that way.
yeah, I bartended back in college, and it was,
Game to get the tips.
oh yeah. So that's what's going on with the website. It's still, it's lacking, but whatever. Let's see. Yeah, besides that, just we're gonna do some live interviews. A few more this week. We got a few more in the works, and then well, we'll just keep planning this out. And August 1st, we're gonna be dropping the web store, so hopefully people start buying stuff from there. You know, and then we can be happy. What's up?
What's gonna be on the web store?
Basically, gonna have brands or a couple brands signed up. They started listing their products, and it's gonna be almost like Karma Loop. You know, before the lawsuits, when Karma Loop was cool, just a whole bunch of different brands they can all buy at one spot instead of having to shop at this store here and this store here. So
we're gonna do like a kit situation where you're gonna actually be manufacturing your own stuff, or
I've tossed around the idea. I really don't, you know, what with talking about brands and everything like that, I don't really want to like start my own brand and be like, because then if I start my own brand, all the articles are just gonna be about my own brand, and all the all the Instagram posts are just about my own brand, and I do not want that.
I mean, like you could do like a merch situation. I don't know. Just be like, if someone wants to support you, just buy like a shirt that says "So What." You don't have to put much thought into it.
Right, exactly. I was also tossing around the idea of like partnering with brands and just being like, hey, I'll put up some of the money, you put up some of the money, we'll split the profit, and we'll just put something out together as a collaboration.
People are serious about the revenue share. I'm not gonna lie.
It's no joke.
All right. So what's the first topic you want to discuss?
Topic of discussion. Let's talk about your brand.
Well, my brand is Covenant. It's kind of like it's like high fashion meets high fantasy, even though we're not technically high fashion at the moment. It has plans to expand into that. I'm trying to get a couple of garments cut and sew.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the shirts were cut and sew, but I don't think it was something that I really endorsed, like show my talents on per se. With
Right.
those. But like there's a hoodie coming out. Nothing too elaborate. It's just like a cropped hoodie, not too cropped to the point where it's feminine in the sense, but guys can still wear it. I'm really just trying to tie a story into my brand. Sometimes I go a little too far. That's what I've been told. As far as implementing like lore and everything. But I just kind of want to do something different because, not to put any other brands down, but it's a lot of like streetwear brands that are a little edgy in the sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you're obviously like, oh, fuck the police or fuck the president. Which, I mean, that shit's cool, but it's just like, I want to do something that was a little bit more different and off the guard.
Right.
So, I know you mentioned capes. I was a big fan of capes before.
I'm telling you, you start making capes, somebody's gonna start fucking with capes.
I thought that I was like, I don't have like a brand ambassador that has like some serious clout, or like I'm not making waves. I don't think the capes would pull off the way I would want them to. Like, I would probably make garments for myself. Like, I already started doing one-of-ones, and I have a couple more on the way. I have a couple shirts that I just wear myself.
Okay.
But
I don't know if you're watching this on YouTube right now, but Issa Frederick says what's up.
who is East? I think I know who. No, I don't. Yeah, I do.
What's up, Brian? That's what she said. Oh, man. All right, my man Brian, he's gone. I got to send him a new invite because I ain't going to try to do this by myself. That's the second time this happened. All right. When Brian comes back, we got to tell him, Brian, you better connect to some better internet. In the meantime, we got some smooth, lo-fi, jazzy hip-hop to listen to because, shit, otherwise I feel like I'm going to be talking to myself. Yeah, all right. Asa, talked about this Discord because I've, like, he keeps bringing it up, but I have no idea what's going on with that. Is it for his brand or is it from, like, I don't know. I have no idea. Damn. Where you at, dude? Hopefully he comes back. Look, we got record high settings right now, and Brian's not even here. Oh, he's back.
All right. So I'm just gonna use like my my phone, my hotspot or whatever, because I got shitty Wi-Fi. I got Xfinity.
Yeah, I can tell. We can all tell.
Yeah. I don't have a mic, so that's why the audio sounds so bad.
Hey.
Yeah, they're talking about the audio. I don't have that professional audio. But you were asking about the Discord?
Yeah.
So basically, you know how everyone that has beef with Streetwear Startup goes out and makes their own platform, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I went through that phase, and I made my own platform.
What was the... All right, what was the beef with Streetwear Startup?
So I made like a shitty samurai shampoo shirt, basically. I'm not really proud of it, but at the moment, I was still in high school. I was trying to make like a weed brand, and I just got roasted to oblivion.
Damn.
Like, the stuff was just like, I'm talking about the amount of like roasting that happened on that stuff was the most I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So like I just did not fuck with Streetwear Startup. I think I came back and I started doing it. I left. Actually, I would get memes, so I would just be like, fuck it, and I left. But I have no qualms with the server though, or
right.
You know, like anything. But so I made my own platform called Amateur High Fashion that was more for people that were trying to, you know, go more cut and sew.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of want an avenue like to market their stuff on there. I'm still trying to get the server, you know, more active. We have about maybe 80 people.
Oh, shit.
About like 10 to 20 active people. And then the Reddit sub has about like maybe 137, but that's pretty much dead. Besides like maybe 30 people and myself. But
hey.
It was kind of just like a platform for people that wanted to like low key brands. Like you wanted to get into high fashion, but you didn't have high fashion money.
Word, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah,
so
that is, yeah.
No, I'm saying hopefully we can get a link to those. I don't know, post this in the description or something, and so people can start joining up on that. Because I had no idea, I didn't know anything about that. And you kept saying Discord, and I was like, I don't know if it's like some Final Fantasy role playing some stuff, or I don't know.
It was just like, I mean, I have a Discord for my brand, but I don't want to market that until like it's actually worth it, you know.
Word.
So, like, what Poly 5000 did with his Discord, I'm not gonna lie, that was the best idea. He has like a custom bot where, you know how they have little Discord tokens or whatever?
Yeah.
You can cash in those tokens to get discount codes. I was like, that is
oh
lit.
shit.
Yeah,
that's like, next level.
I was like, that's crazy. Like, what he did was crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna steal his idea. I'm not gonna jack it, but I have some ideas that are similar.
It's not stealing, it's inspiration.
But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the whole Discord internet thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, at some point I want to start a Discord, especially with like starting the e-commerce section, just so I can have a place where I can talk to the brands all in one spot if there's like updates or something going on, and also customers that I can sit there and say, man, you guys suck, you know, and I could be like, you're banned, you're cool.
I mean, I did have an incident with so someone in the Discord got banned because he made a meme of a mod. Like I've been working 3 jobs, so I can't necessarily be on the Discord 24/7. So, I log in. Yeah, I usually log in like every night just to read through all the comments. And next thing you know, it's like this guy that's super active. It's like he got banned or whatever, and he sent me a DM. He bought stuff from me too from the store, and he's, what's his name, just banned me. And I'm like, why? He's like, because I posted this dank meme about how biased he is when it comes to modding the server. So I checked staff chat. I'm talking about, it's like this long thing about how it was just a big argument between them. It was a funny situation, but ends it up. It's Discord drama, I guess.
Yeah, I said we got Issa, the unknown. You don't know who that is. You said the banner
Everyone
on that.
has an alien on Discord, and there's always something weird. Like, there's some people who just use their first names, and there's some people that come up with these weird names.
Yeah.
So, Issa, reveal your alias.
Please, for the people at home.
Where is Henny? Henny left. Henny left.
I don't know who any of these people are. I feel like this is some... Oh, damn, he's gone again. Brian left. Henny left. Everybody left. I guess we'll just listen to the smooth sounds of the nightlife. We'll take a look at some of this. I know the first time I saw this jacket, I thought it looked like Esteban Winsmore, if you know who that is. Old Second Life troll. He used to go grief people on there, make videos on it. I thought that was that dude back there. Heavy with the Final Fantasy vibes. Brian, your connection's trash. No offense, but sheesh. Take your ass to a Starbucks or something. Brian's working with that Cricket Wireless. Well, I'm just gonna pimp his shit in the meantime. Covenant is a creative project that seeks to incorporate a fantastical setting alongside a contemporary high fashion aesthetic in an effort to create a truly unique experience. Wow. Truly amazing. While some garments are bound to border on avant-garde, we seek to resurrect archaic methods of dress and modernize them from everyday wear. And that's where I'm saying you gotta get some capes. Because capes are gotta be back. Alright? Capes with the I don't even know what they call it. Damn neck roll or something. Brian, we miss you. Well, we got audio.
Okay. So I tried another thing. I'm on my Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspot now, so hopefully that works. I don't know. They don't let me. Like, I was with Google Fiber, and that thing was crystal clear. And then, I moved to a new townhome, and they don't let me get Google Fiber.
That's whack.
I was getting a gig, and now I'm getting like 200 megabytes tops. $100.
Hey, easy with the collar bullshit. All right, whatever. I can hear myself with over your shit.
I don't know. Like, maybe.
You got headphones? Sorry, I thought it was a different name for the big ass thing with the capes. All right. You get roasted. Pour up. Brian needs to get a new battery for his smoke alarm.
I don't even have a smoke.
What's that beeping?
Oh, I was playing Warframe. I got the wrong case.
Did you say you don't have a like fire alarm?
I don't think I do because whenever like I grill stuff in my house, it never goes off.
What, you grill in the house?
Like I don't like grill, you know, like on a stove, like a cast iron.
Dude, you got a death wish or something?
No. Like, you know, I just like that grill flavor, you know.
All right.
Chef beer sometimes.
All right, you over here grilling in the house with that propane.
No, it's like. I just realized I don't have a headphone jack.
Oh shit.
Can you still hear the echo?
Yeah. Maybe it's my fault. I don't know.
No, because I think it's because it's on speaker or whatever. So that's probably the echo.
All right.
All I keep on seeing is fixer.
Shout out to all the 5 people in here right now. This is a record high.
Okay. What about now?
What up? I can't hear myself.
Still hear echo?
Nah. Oh, well, yeah, I can. It's just super delayed.
I don't have AOL. I got Xfinity. Yo, did it fix it or no?
I don't know. Nope. I don't know. Maybe it's just on my end. Like, nobody else is complaining. I don't know, because anybody in the chat, can you hear it twice?
So what's next on the list?
You know what? I'm just going to hear myself. They can't hear me, so it's all good. All right, let's talk about these characters.
The characters from Covenant, or
Yeah, you got. What we got here? Mythos.
got a little mythos. Kind of was inspired by Lovecraft in the essence that, you know, he was a writer who kind of was vague in his descriptions on the letters he wrote, the short stories he wrote, and kind of wanted to create something similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
Covenant, it's a couple figures. I don't know if you're familiar with the Orphic tradition of Greek mythology, but instead of there being the primordial god in Greek mythology, basically the Orphic tradition was Phanes, or I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's Phanes or Phanes. But he basically was a hermaphrodite god.
Brian, you got to speak up, homie.
Oh. But basically, he was just a hermaphrodite god who created the world, and I kind of wanted to emulate that with the character Phanos. So every divinity in the storyline is basically they have a suffix ending to indicate, you know, if they're an otherworldly being or not. So like Phanos, Hydros. There's areas in each story where it's kind of like the setting for each story where it happens. There's Aether or Ether, which is basically like heaven of the story. And then there's the Abyss, which is kind of like the hell. There's like a Midgard area, which is kind of like the Earth, and there's 3 major figures for each area. So there's Phanos for the Aether, there's Oberon for Midgard, and then there's Hydros for the Abyss. I kind of wanted to emulate how George R.R. Martin writes his characters in the essence that no one's necessarily evil, everyone just has their own personal motive. So I'm still fleshing out the story. I kind of wanted to drop, tiny tidbits in every single collection. I'm gearing towards an actual official collection pretty soon, probably in like late fall, early winter. And it's going to be abyssal hymns. So it's going to be like a darker take on everything. So it's going to be a lot of blacks, a lot of grays, and it might not be as many graphics as I want, but everything's going to be good. So for that.
Word. That's a whole lot to take in for not knowing what the fuck you're talking about.
I mean, I think I still don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with the story, but I'm just kind of letting,
let it write itself.
By day. Well, not necessarily. I get new inspiration every day. Like, I was watching Cowboy Bebop the other day, and I was like, you know what? With the Covenant storyline, let's throw it into space. Let's make it futuristic. And then, I rewatched Samurai Champloo, and I was like, you know what? Let's give Oberon some buddies, and let's have him go on a journey. And that's how he becomes the Woodland Tragedy. So, every day I'm getting new inspiration. It's not just for designs, it's for the literature aspect as well.
It's literature and world building and all that.
Yeah, I mean, ironically enough, I get more upvotes on our world building than I get on Streetwear Startup. And that either means I'm doing something wrong, or I don't know.
Well, maybe, I don't know. It's like maybe you you build a world, you write the story, and the fashion is an accessory to that.
So, I've been speaking with one of the guys who's actually in this server. I don't know if he left the stream, but I was trying to get a movie, like a short movie done, just to accompany each collection. Just to give like a overall feel.
Fully animated?
Not animated. It's actually going to have actors.
Oh shit.
I was thinking about either getting a Kickstarter for it, but I'm kind of wary of doing Kickstarters just because, there's so many stories about them failing, and, if you don't meet your mark, it's kind of like a waste of time. So I was thinking about just starting small, trying to build up and invest my own money into it. But, I know for Woodland Tragedy, I already wrote the script for it. It's just Abyssal Hymns, I'm still working on that one. So.
Okay. Can you see the YouTube chat at all?
Yeah, someone said something about dropping trousers.
Yeah, some wide flared trousers.
Wide flared trousers. Oh, I think I know what he's talking about. It's probably some pants that I posted a picture of. I don't really have intentions of dropping pants yet. The only reason why is because I want to focus on top garments, just because I think I have more interest in that with pants. I don't think I have as much creative grounds to kind of do what I want.
Right.
I do have a collab coming up with, I don't know if you heard of the brand Infinite Future Gear.
Negative.
They posted maybe once or twice on the sub, but they kind of have a storyline with the brand too. They were trying to market a separate collection, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I invited him to the Discord, and we kind of talked, and eventually he was like, I spoke to him, and he was like, we can get a collab going. So that's gonna be coming fairly soon. We're still working out the details, but I kind of want to take that. When I was talking to him, I was saying that I wanted to make the collection completely cut. So, and each piece would be a piece that a character from our respective universes would wear. So it's not going to be like cosplay per se, but it's going to be some interesting pieces.
You got to start dropping these movies and books, man.
I've dropped like Google Docs to like some of the lore for people who ask. I just don't have a platform to actually drop it. I want people to be able to read it, so I don't want to just drop it unfinished or drop it where a wide audience can read it. I've been getting a lot of support from Discord, a lot of feedback from the team, but I'm trying to market as best I can when it comes to all that stuff.
Right. And this is like 100% written word, like not graphic novels or anything like that.
I don't think graphic novels. I mean, if there is a demand for it, I would. But the reason why I just wouldn't do graphic novels is because I want to focus more on literature. Like that's where my passion is. I can't draw for shit. I've been commissioning most of my pieces. So, all right. I don't really see where my talents would come in that. I just wouldn't have as much say in a graphic novel. So.
Right. So when you are finished, you plan on self-publishing that or what?
Yeah, I kind of want to do everything indie. It's ironic because Covenant was originally found, like, the name was supposed to be a separate project, really wasn't be fashion. It was going to be sort of like a creative label. Like, you know how 88 Rising is doing their thing with their Asian artists and producers.
Yeah.
Marketing it. I kind of want to do the same thing with Covenant, but for people who are interested in, writing or art. I mean, I would expand it to, music if need be, but nothing like too mainstream. Like, probably wouldn't be rap at all.
Right.
I mean, that might happen down the road. I have gotten in contacts with like a few YouTube channels, and we have worked out a couple things. And they're putting together a playlist for me, so I'll see how that goes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, lo-fi playlist. Lo-fi.
Oh, it's all about the lo-fi.
I mean, there was a producer. I don't know if you've heard of Liu Gang. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. It's a guy, maybe about 40,000 subscribers. He makes like anime trap music. Which I know sounds pretty weird, but he had a good vibe, like for his music. He was just a good vibe, pretty creative. So I reached out to him. He agreed to be a brand ambassador, but once we finalized everything, we discussed payment, execution, all that. He just went ghost. So I don't know what that means.
Homeboys try not to get paid.
I was like, yo, here's your promo code. We're all good. But he just went ghost. So I don't know.
That's the worst. Like setting up all this stuff, and then all of a sudden it's just like nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was about maybe 2 weeks worth of emails going back and forth, and then he just went ghost. Like, I joined his Discord, just so it'd be easier to communicate, so we don't have to continuously, go email back and forth. But the thing about his Discord is like you have to take a test to get into it, right?
What? You got to take a test?
You got to take a test to access all the channels,
right?
So I took the test and they asked me some weird questions. So I know I probably failed the test. I don't know how I did it. But it was talking about like lolis and stuff like that, and like I'm not like into that anime culture stuff, so.
So this is like more of a anime and less of a music.
Yeah, no, like what he would do is like say there's like an OTS from Naruto, right? He would rip that OTS and transform it into a trap beat. And I mean, he's selling his beats. Like there's been rappers who used it. Like granted, like it's probably like they're limited to SoundCloud, maybe like 1 or 2K followings, but I mean he has moderate success, and I'm a big fan of him. So,
Right.
I kind of wanted ambassadors. Like I'm not really looking at the following per se. I'm more looking at if they fit the brand's image. I mean, like I know that's in a way kind of it's smart and it's done when it comes to marketing, but I kind of want someone I can be behind 100% representing Covenant rather than just using them for their fans.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have some consistency and everything.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. Like,
Really, $140 bands. I mean, like they're acting like I never explained that the hoodie's coming first. I told them, I dropped it. It's like the promo pic you posted on your Instagram, right?
yeah.
You know that the hoodie that character's wearing is like I'm literally getting that sample right now. That's coming really soon. And just like my manufacturer's in Pakistan, so I don't have to sit with 2 o'clock every morning to talk to them.
Do I think they're just memeing on you?
I'll make trousers if you want trousers, okay?
These guys are heavy about these trousers, man.
I'll make one especially for you, embroidered and everything, because I love embroidery.
Don't forget the rose petals.
The rose color, I'm not even lying. Like I was never into that trend.
Me neither.
I seen it, I was like, it looked good on girls for like a little while, and then I just seen everyone doing it on everything.
Yeah, it gets kind of tired.
It was like, I don't know. I was thinking, even like the feathers, like I was gonna make, put feathers on everything just because, like, I mean, the unofficial catchphrase of the brand is sleep with the animals. So I'm gonna put feathers on everything, and I was like, that's gonna be cliche, and I'm gonna get tired of that. People are probably gonna get tired of that. I was like, I'll try and be a little bit more creative with that.
Yeah, I hear you. It's got some heavy ass Final Fantasy vibes.
I mean, that was a big inspo. I have to say, Sephiroth is like one of my favorite characters, just because, like, I mean, his theme song alone is awesome. I don't know if you ever played Final Fantasy 7.
I actually did not. I played Final Fantasy 8.
You played 8 but not 7?
Yeah. I'm a scumbag.
Wow. You play 8 but don't play the best one in the entire series.
Hey, I played Final Fantasy Tactics.
Tactics was pretty good.
That was the best one. Oh yeah.
Maybe like I'd say my favorite ones were 7, 13, 15 was okay, but I mean like 15 the plot was really cliche for me, but I have to say like my inspiration when it comes to the brand is pretty much Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 13. Like, have you seen that collab they did with Louis Vuitton?
No.
So Final Fantasy 13 did a collab with Louis Vuitton and that collection is what gave me the inspiration for
Let's check it out.
Like you did a collection, I would do a brand based on how about that?
I'll pull that up. Thank goodness for this lo-fi music. I'd say, actually, you said Final Fantasy 13?
People think it's shit, but it's not that shit.
I thought it was shit.
I mean, the gameplay is shit. I'm gonna be honest. The aesthetic is pretty good.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, the gameplay, I'm not gonna lie, it's terrible. I think I got stuck on one part, and it's because you have to use snow to tank an attack or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like the game forces you to use snow to tank an attack. I think if you do some like robots or something, they do like this one kill or whatever.
Right.
So I never realized that you have to use this one move with snow. He's gonna tank the attack. Then you use the kid to kill the robots. So I just got frustrated. I stopped playing the game at all. I just like finished the game out like watching walkthroughs on YouTube.
I think I made it like an hour or two, and I was like, this is so boring.
I mean, Final Fantasy 15, I mean, they took a more Kingdom Hearts approach, and that's kind of why it's better. Because Kingdom Hearts, the gameplay is awesome. Granted, the story kind of gets cash at times.
Mm-hmm.
When you see Mickey and Goofy, you kind of get like reminded that this is like a Disney collaboration.
Yeah. No, I think my favorite, besides Tactics, was 10-2. I never played 10. The only thing I liked about 10-2 was Blitzball. Like when I got to that point, I could just grind that out and get all kinds of like potions and stuff.
Wait, so what's your favorite RPG
Period?
Yeah, like
RuneScape.
Can you meet me right now or no?
Absolutely not.
That wins more right now. You know how many times I heard that.
Dude, I love RuneScape. I don't know if you're talking right now, but I can't hear you. Oh. Where'd you go? Brian, please respond. Your phone died. Oh my goodness. Well, shout out to Brian for coming on today with the Covenant. How you gonna... These guys were roasting you the whole time. You gotta A, not use your phone. 2, get a mic. Brian, come on, man. Like I said, you got $120 jackets for you. Maybe you should have kept that $10 that was in the pocket of that jacket you sold. I'm just playing with you. I'm sorry. Now I need to know what the fuck's going on, because, well, shit. I kind of want to just talk about RuneScape from now on. Iron Man, by the way. Multiple Iron Mans. Well, while Brian's gone, finding his phone charger, talk about the website a little bit more. Hey. All right. If you're a brand owner, pardon, take these off, so I don't need them anymore. Hey, easy with the busy taunts and jabs over here, all right? I just started this a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. If you're a brand owner, oh, you're back on? Shit. Anyway, if you're a brand owner and you want to get on, start launching e-commerce, like multi-market, almost like a Amazon for streetwear brands, so I can buy them all in one place instead of going all on different websites. I'm launching a marketplace here in a few here on Wednesday. So if you want to get in on that, just send me an email to justin@sowhat.com, JUSTIN at SOWHT.com, and I'll send you a link to sign up and you can get on there. Got like, I think 10 brands right now putting their stuff up. First 2 months 100% free to list and sell, whatever. After that we'll figure out payments and shit. Hey, thanks for typing that in, Wonton, because sometimes people can't spell, you know. Come on, Brian, we need you. So that's going to be launching August 1st. Just trying to make everything pretty with it still.
Hey, thanks for typing that in, Wonton.
Oh shit, welcome back. Now I'm hearing myself again.
Okay. Probably because I got the speakers super duper loud.
Oh.
But
alright, I got a serious question.
Yeah.
I actually can't hear the feedback now, so it's good to go. How you gonna have jackets for sale for $120, but you don't have headphones?
Okay, it's the difference, okay? It's the difference.
I'm just playing.
That jacket,
yeah,
actually, it cost $100 to make, right?
Oh, shit.
So, it was a sample, and then I was just like, okay. When I posted on the sub, it kind of got roasted to oblivion.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, you know what? I'll just make it a one-of-one. I'll sell it to someone who actually cares about the brand.
Right.
I just won't make any more. So I'll sell it to a homie in the Discord, right? You know, he buys it. He gets $10 in the pocket. So he kind of got it more of a discount anyway. Then everyone I'm posting to, showing the website to, right? They're like, oh, snap, that jacket's really cool. Wow, I'm thinking about buying that jacket. And in my mind, I'm like, how come when it's sold out and I say it's one-of-one, people want it, but then when I'm trying to sell it and mass produce it cheaper, no one wants it?
Because scarcity, man. That's marketing, baby.
It was like a supreme situation. Like, and that was the BOGO. You don't want the BOGO still as hype.
You know what's yeah. No, I was thinking about this the other day about posting stuff on the subreddit, like Streetwear Startup, and how, like you said, it's like a little clicky, so people make their own stuff. Like, people, you can't get feedback from like other designers. You gotta get feedback from the consumers. That's why homeboy from your Discord wanted to buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Like, so many people go on there and get discouraged because they do get roasted if you try and do something different besides minimalist designs and gradients and whatever.
Was that a steady hands job?
No, I fuck with. I really do like steady hands. I got some steady hands in the closet.
That's like he was like the first person I ever bought from, to be honest. This up.
I think same.
I bought it was like a mock neck on sale, and I bought it. And, you know, I wasn't buying it because I liked it. I just bought it to support it, right? Mm-hmm. And then it turns out I put the wrong shipping address.
Classic.
So I went back to him. He actually paid to ship it back, free of charge. And then I got the mock neck, and I was like, this is like the thickest mock neck I ever had. It was like nice quality and everything, and I was like, wow, I was not expecting it.
Well, yeah, all this stuff's cut and sew, so.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, like sometimes, like when it's minimalistic garments, you're not really expecting that, you know? You're not really expecting, especially for the price, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that's true.
I most definitely was not expecting that.
I mean, I've bought some stuff that was like, you know, Gildan with a screen print on it, and I was like, okay, I could have You know, I'm not knocking it. I'm not like, you know, if that's your thing, like, not knocking you. You put your stuff on Gildan, cool, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you better be charging like 25 or less for that shit, cause I mean, let's be honest.
The thing about it is sometimes it's cheaper. Like sometimes buying Gildan is more expensive, and it's worse quality, depending on how many units you're ordering.
Right.
So it's like I never realized this concept when I was in high school and I tried making a brand. But when I got older, I was just like, you know, you can save money. You can just get a part-time job, if anything. Like, especially if you're in high school, you can get a part-time job. You know, you're not really going to have expenses most of the time. And you can just, you know, start a brand that way. It only takes, like, maybe $500.
Oh, yeah.
Start. So, you just have to have a good idea. That's pretty much it, you know?
Honestly, I'd rather have somebody, like, do some print-on-demand stuff than put their shit on a Gildan tee. Even if they put their print-on-demand on a Gildan tee, just don't promote that shit to me.
No, it was like, I remember people used to always use the Gildan blanks in the sub, and then they started getting roasted about it. They're like, we're not putting it on Gildan, we're just using the blank.
Yeah.
And then they evolved to the half print. Remember the half print mock-up?
Yeah.
That one was the funniest one ever. I remember it was like you could put anything on that half, that folded T-shirt,
and
it would get over 100 upvotes.
Yeah, and it was just the cleanest thing ever because
it was just like, I remember in the Discord, I think it was Wesley or something. He was like, the graphic isn't even a chest graphic, and he put it on a half. You know, he put it on a folded blank.
And it's just wow.
No, it was a funny time, but wait, no. But yeah, I think the sub actually, I think it's going in a good direction so far though, because there's been a lot of brands that have been getting started. It's not as toxic as it used to be. Like I remember that one guy who literally posted, like he said, I've seen Yachty wearing this T-shirt, so I decided to make my own.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And people like, so you stole his graphic? And he's like, no, I didn't steal it.
But that same guy is posting to this day, and no one's like attacking him around it. And like back in the day, that would never happen. Like if you messed up once, you would always have that one guy who would continuously come and attack you.
That's you know, if that ever happened, that's when you just start a new account because you can't, you know. But I can understand why if somebody tried to do that, why they'd get just roasted and like, you know what?
No, but like that was blatant though. That was like, yo, I'm gonna try and resell this for more money.
Oh, he was trying to resell it, wasn't? I thought he just made it for himself.
No, he said he was trying to sell it, and then they were like, "Whoa, you're selling it for $50, and you just ripped the design?"
Oh.
That doesn't make sense.
What a clown!
They're like, that doesn't make sense, but like, I don't know. He's still posting though, like, and like, I think there was like maybe one hoodie like from him. It had like it was like sparkles. It was kind of feminine, but it wasn't like too feminine. It was like a cream hoodie with like red letters, and it was like sparkles in the letters. I probably wouldn't like wear it every day just because like it seemed pretty like out there. Mm-hmm. But I didn't end up copying though. But like yeah, so it's a couple nice things. Like that Don't Be Famous thing was pretty nice.
Yeah, that embroidered. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it was like it was simple, but it was a nice concept. And I mean the champion blanks was a nice touch too. Even though that champion blanks thing was kind of funny a little bit, but I don't know why every time someone embroiders on a champion blank, you always have that one guy that says you can't do that. It's copyright law or something like that.
That's, I think, matter of fact, I think Wes, old steady, do steady hands, he brought up like it better be a reverse weave at least if you're charging $45. Yeah. Like, no, I was like, I remember reading the comments and like somebody brought up like, oh, like the blue check mark is like it might be trademarked. Like,
in my mind, I'm like, Twitter's not really like, even if you're big, right? Like Supreme literally ripped from another artist, right? And she lost the lawsuit.
Yeah.
So Twitter's gonna, even if you're big, I doubt Twitter's gonna waste resources on trying to sue you for using a verification mark.
I think I looked it up, like, and I don't even think that was the Twitter check mark. I think it was like the Instagram check mark because they're just a little different. I think Twitter has like sharp, like points. Yeah, I think it was wrong. Either way, it like, even if it was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know this was like, you know, junior lawware. I thought this was streetwear.
No, but it's like I do kind of like reading the comments just because it's kind of humorous at times too. I remember this one guy. He started posting. I think it's Ronin now. Is Ronin?
Dude, I fucking hate that shit.
No, but I honestly think he's Emperor 13. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I think it's Emperor 13 in their new name.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like I think we all can confirm it's Emperor 13 because it's the same like speech patterns, the same.
It's the same. The long ass posts about like some like. It's funny because the shit that gets upvoted the most on the Streetwear subreddit or Streetwear startup is like basic like branding, basic business like knowledge. But it's like there's so many people that just like have no like knowledge about business that they're like, oh my god, I never thought of it, or like building a brand or marketing or anything like that. It's just fun. It's laughable. It's just oh.
But you gotta keep in mind that I think like most of the sub is probably like mid-teenage.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially starting up like mid-teenage. So a lot of people don't have, because I mean like anyone can really start a brand if you have money. I mean like you don't even have to have designs if you have money, but I mean for most of the people in the sub, I think it's just like funding that brand. So that's why you keep on seeing people saying, oh, I'm using this print-on-demand site or whatever. Sometimes it's like the chase of, you know, I'm trying to use this to get money to actually start a real brand. Sometimes that just like turns people off. So.
Yeah, and I mean, I got a bunch of designs on like print. Not like I'm not like in a like creating a brand or anything, but like just graphic design work that's on like all these, you know, Redbubble and stuff like that. Makes me a couple $100 a month just because it's something to do, but. If you're trying to do like print on demand as a brand, like you gotta kind of check yourself a little bit.
I think if you are doing print on demand as a brand, you shouldn't really have an emphasis on quality. It should mostly just be like your personal brand. I'm gonna be honest, it really should just be merch. Merch or just like cute designs. Like I see people trying to start a brand on like Redbubble and like Teespring. I don't think that's like. I mean like Teespring is mostly endorsing the artist more than a brand. So I don't know if like I don't really have experience doing it per se.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see how you could start a brand on there.
Yeah.
I mean, being an artist, I think you can build a following, but I don't think you can build a following in a brand per se though.
No, absolutely not. It's just it's not that kind of platform.
Yeah. Printful you can, but Printful has so many horror stories. I think I like what I do with Printful is I just order samples through there.
Yeah.
Just so I can get a see for how the graphics gonna look on the shirt. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's been so many times when I ordered a sample and the placement was off or it came faded, and you call Printful and they barely do anything for customer service. So. Yeah,
that's definitely one of the things that you gotta look out for. Because I know one guy that I've interviewed, like, just like text interview like a year ago. He was like, you know, doing print on demand stuff, and I'm just like, yo, you gotta kind of look out, like you just said, for a trash ass print or whatever the case is.
I know Sleep said he got started on Printful though, which is actually pretty crazy when you think about it.
Now he's up doing like not print on demand, but like cut and sew with the.
Yeah, that's crazy though. He said his first thing, I think he did a K using Printful.
Damn.
Like, wow.
I kind of want to see. I want to see what he was like. What the design was. I want to see what that original thing was.
That shirt where it's like a coffee shop and it says like Sleep on it.
Shit, I'll even.
He made a post on Reddit. This is like way back in the day though. This is like when all those big red brands were just getting started. He made a post basically breaking it down.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, he started on a Printful, did this, and then he switched over and he started, you know, printing himself or whatever.
Yeah.
But Sleep, I think Sleep kind of got like a cult following now. I mean, he has his own Discord. I only been there maybe like a couple of days, and I kind of left just because like I realized it wasn't for me. But like, I'm a really big fan of the brand though.
Yeah, I feel like I think I've been in there once. I think I just had to like message him real quick about something like with his site, and it was just like you read through like the text. There's only like, you know, there'd be like 100 people in there, and this is also with like the Streetwear Startups Discord. Like 100 people in there, like 4 people talking, and then somebody chimes in, and it's like almost ignored. Like it's super, you know, it's like the community and the cliques there, and they're dominating the chat. If you want to chime in, like sorry, homie.
I mean, yeah, it's just like OGs, I guess. I mean, there was that one guy. There's a couple memers that like get away with memeing, and then there's other people. I mean, it's just like, I don't know, it's a whole different environment. I remember Yams used to just roast me about being underage when he was there. Like, he used to roast everyone about being underage, actually. Like he was like, "Oh, you're 17. You don't have the mental capacity to understand what I'm saying." I was like, "Okay."
All right, scumbag.
And you know the founder of the Discord too. He's a year younger than me though, but he used to roast him too. Actually, the founder of the Streetwear Discord was like the main crusader on my first shitty product. Like he was the one that led the roast.
Really?
Yeah, we so basically before the Streetwear startup Discord got established, I made my own Streetwear Discord, and they all were in it. So I didn't know what I was doing. I'm gonna be honest. Like when it came to Streetwear, I was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna slap some anime girls on T-shirts, and I'm gonna sell it. It's gonna get popping. You know, the weebs are gonna fuck with it. You know, I'm gonna get like so much clout off of it." So like he told me, he was like, "Yo, this is shit. You can't just take a character and slap it on the T-shirt." I'm like, "Yo, yes I can." And he was like, and then we got into this basically long debate. So I was just telling him that it was all about branding, right? I was like, "You're buying Gucci's that to me look like K-Swiss." And he was like, "That's the difference. You know, Gucci has history, establishment." You know, he made a couple of good points.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, I threw a tantrum, kicked everyone out everyone on my Discord. Like I feel like I was just an asshole. I kicked everyone out my Discord. They ended up making their own Discord that was Streetwear startup, and it's been doing good ever since, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So I deleted that one. I made amateur high fashion, pretty much. But yeah, it was. I don't know. Are you still in the Streetwear Discord?
I'm still like subscribed or whatever, but I'll never go in there really. I used to be, you know, when I first started the website and started doing like articles and stuff, I used to get in there every once in a while and people like, "Yo, I got this coming up." Like, "All right, I got you." But I don't know, like sitting there like trying to join the conversation just like casually, it's like I said, it's super clicking. It's just like, all right, like whatever, dudes.
I honestly think that the mods though like should work with you on the sub.
You know what? I like once upon a time, like, because I made this big ass post, like a page on the website, like top brands gonna blow up in 2018, and it was in the wiki, and I think on the sidebar for a little bit, but they took it out, and I was like, oh, okay, and then they just like made their own list of like 20 brands that like post like irregularly. Like, all right, like that's cool, but I don't know, like I don't want to like put myself in a position of like, if they're like, "Hey, you know, you're pretty doing your thing, like you want to be a mod," like I'd be like, no, because then I couldn't like promote my shit on there. It'd be like, you know, too self-promotion-y, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's what Kuya was saying when I don't know if is he still a mod or no?
Who?
The Poly 5000 guy.
Let's find out.
'Cause I don't see him on the mod. I don't see him on the thing anymore. I know he made a new Reddit, but I don't see him on it anymore. But he said he could promote his stuff. He just chose not to because he figured like if he's a mod, he shouldn't be able to.
No, there's only 2 mods. It looks like there's like there's 3 bots.
There's really one though, because like
yes, Dusty, and I think that says, I don't even know. I've never seen this Sashankle post.
Dusty is barely on though.
Yeah, homeboy. The other guy.
It's like there's no mods.
Yeah,
so,
it's Dusty, and the other guy hasn't posted anywhere in 5 months. So.
Yeah, because Dusty's barely. That was the main complaint. Was like they said that Dusty was never on. And that's why they needed more mods. Then people applied, but they never chose any new mods.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Like, there's a line right there where the people that are the most active have like the biggest brands or whatever. So it gets kind of funky with their promotion of their shit, and you know, basically monetizing the sub that they run.
Yeah.
So that's a weird line that's whatever. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna be a mod. Whatever.
No, but it's just like I don't know. Like I feel like if you're a mod, you should be able to post like your own product, but just don't like spam it, you know, or don't give yourself an unfair advantage.
Exactly. That's where you'd have to like there'd have to be some kind of checks and balances where you know, because you can't like all the best, you know, all the best quote unquote top brands on there that are constantly putting out, you know, stuff. They're all pretty much tight with each other. So even if you just put all those guys on top, then they could totally just, you know, have a ring of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So,
I mean, but I've been seeing some new brands like Room and Board that just dropped that Twitter thing with True Romance. I mean, granted, he did have that little copycat scandal.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, besides that whole Yachty thing, I mean, his stuff is pretty good. I mean, granted, I won't say it's necessarily like too elaborate. It's kind of just like words at the moment, words and shirts and hats. But yeah, he's doing pretty good as far as branding or whatever. But there's a couple brands that I realize are coming up. Def Club. Actually, I was watching an Adam 22 interview, right?
Yeah.
And Little House Phone was wearing his shirt, and I was like, "Whoa, is that Def Club from the Reddit?"
Like, oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah, I see a lot of people trying to push their stuff to celebrities or whatever. So I mean, there's a lot of new brands that are coming up, and I realize it's kind of like a elementary situation where once a brand gets big enough, they stop posting their streetwear startup and they just move to streetwear.
Yeah. So like I think Case Study, when they brought out that like clear satchel or whatever, I think it was Case Study.
No, it was someone else. Case Study does like all the weird avant-garde
There's
stuff.
you know what I like love and hate about like this whole scene is there's just so many people that come up and fall off that it's like unless you're like top 10, it's really hard to keep track of everybody that's like doing their thing.
You know who kind of fell off though? Two brands though.
Who's
I
that?
would say Lunar. Well, Lunar just flat died. Lunar was doing good, and then it ended up dying, and then it was reborn as Sleepy Peach. So
the sleep trend needs to die. All right, we're not all that tired.
no, get some sleep. It sounded pretty good. Get some sleep. Weird Sleep. He has some beautiful art. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too big on the shirts as of lately. His first shirt, the Dreamcatcher shirt, I was in love with. I love the graphic, but the new shirts I'm not really too into. But I mean, those are really the only two sleep brands I follow.
Mm-hmm.
The only trends I hate are the sleep brands, the hustle brands, and the money brands. I hate those trends.
Well, we got some hustle and money brands.
No, like there's one that's just like they just slap hustle on the shirt, like a cursive font. I hate that.
That's like
I hate it.
That's almost like that's all right. I feel like with the streetwear startup, that's more like less urban streetwear and more like, I guess, suburban streetwear, if you will.
Suburban.
Because like, all right, I can see like, all right, some black dudes in the hood rocking a shirt that just says hustle and big ass, you know what I'm saying? But
that's what I said. I'm not gonna lie.
Like some dudes like in 2006 tall tee music videos, they rock some of that shit.
I mean, like, I don't know, it just gets so trivialized to a point, like, even the brand, what is it called? It's blowing up in Atlanta. Like, it was blowing up in, like, 2014. Sleep is for Suckers. They died so quick because, like, I feel like if you're basing your brand off of, like...
a trend.
Yeah, it's a trendy saying. Like, Cloud's gonna die in maybe a couple of months or a year or two.
I hope so.
Swag, I mean, that's what happened to Swag.
Clout, like I remember when it first, because like it's always been like something, but then it like got super popular with like SoundCloud rappers and all that shit. And it was just like, oh my god, like relax with the clout chasing and all the other everything else that's going on with that. Like,
I mean, but the thing about it is, I mean, like whenever is pushed into like an urban setting, the word's always slightly misused.
Right.
I mean, clout, not necessarily fame per se, but I mean that's the way it's used. Same thing with swag. But I don't know. I just feel like those trends are gonna eventually die, and the brand's gonna have to evolve somehow. But what's another brand?
Sharpie says clout will never die.
Clout will die.
I hope clout dies. It's because it's used so much. It's almost annoying.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know. It was like swag. It was like there was like everyone's name on a video game was like Swag Master, Swag Beast, Swag Everything.
That's my RuneScape username. No playing.
Swag Master.
No, I'm playing.
My brother's it was an old game called Ebony. It was like a medieval game. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It was browser based.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Swag Beast.
So that's
he was ranked though. He was ranked. He was one of the ranked lords in the game.
Real original shit right there.
Yeah, but it was weird.
I'd do a search for Ebony on Google, but it's just gonna come up with a bunch of big fat asses, I think.
No, it's one of those games like, so before there was like these mobile medieval games, Ebony was like the pioneer of all of it. Ebony is what everyone played. So you know all these like medieval like kingdom building games.
Yeah.
Ebony was the first to do it.
Are you saying
they tried it?
Ebony,
huh?
like with a V?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said ebony.
Oh no, we're not going that route today.
Let's see. Ebony. All right, I can. Oh, this is like a.
Yeah, they came up with they tried to like revive the game.
Yeah.
It got canceled like I think 2014. They tried to revive it with a mobile game, but then they pulled one of those corporate practices where like they monetize every little thing.
Yeah, you can't.
Like the old Ebony was different. Like people were paying, but it wasn't like that. So
damn.
No.
Yeah, I never fuck with stuff like that. I'll play some RPGs, some MMOs, but.
So your PC or console?
Since I moved to New York City back in May. I'm about to move to Kansas City in like 2 weeks, but I haven't hooked up I got a PlayStation 4, but I haven't hooked it up since I got out here.
You play Warframe or no?
Hell no.
Man, you're trash for that.
I played that.
Man.
I played it for like 2 weeks, and I was like, "This is bogus."
That's why, because see, everyone plays Warframe. Like I even did it. I played it for 2 weeks. But this was during their PS3 beta, and I was like, "This is garbage." And then I played it. My PlayStation Plus ran out when I was in high school, and my pops wasn't trying to pay for it again. So I was like, "Shoot, I guess I'll play this game. It's free.
It's free.
Play online." So I played it and like I fell in love with it. I started making videos for it. Like, granted, I only had like 200 subs on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the first video I posted about Warframe got like 30K, and it was just about a new skin coming out. Then the second one got 10K, and it was just a meme. Like it was like this press conference or whatever that they do, like PAX. And this guy, it's the community manager, right? Like everyone's trying to shoot their shot with her or whatever.
Yeah.
So everyone's asking questions, and he walks up and he's like, so her alias is Space Mom, right? And he's like, "Yo, Space Mom, I'm trying to be father to the Tenno." Basically, the Tenno are like the Space Mom's kids or whatever. So the whole crowd went crazy. That meme got like maybe 10K on YouTube. Just reposted it because I was quick enough to snag it.
You're the first.
Other YouTubers got it. Yeah, so it's a pretty good game though. Like, I don't know if you played Destiny before.
Yeah, Destiny 2 was trash.
Well, everyone who's playing Destiny is kind of switching over to Warframe because it's a little bit better.
Yeah,
it's the same concept, just third person, but they're gonna have a new update. That's what they're marketing now. That's what all the Destiny YouTubers that kind of portray Destiny are marketing now too. So, I mean, I would check it out.
Oh, Wonton. Yeah, I'm in New York City right now, but I'm moving to Kansas City here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, Wonton's trying to link up. That's why.
If you want, let's see. All right, for those of you that have no idea who I am, my name is Justin. SoWhat.com. I just put in my 2 weeks last week. I'm gonna quit my job on Friday, and I'm gonna move to Kansas City, live with my homie because it's gonna be super cheap, and I can do this full time, right on the website, do my graphic design work and all that other stuff. So, bang bang. But
I think the whole SoWhat platform thing that you're doing with the e-commerce sounds like a plan, though.
Man, I'm hoping just get like basically how I'm promoting it right now is like, yo, if you got any dead stock, if you got just stuff that, hasn't been moving, put it on here. You got nothing to lose. Hopefully, it starts getting pushed, so people are like, all right, let me put my new shit on there also. That gets pushed. And then once I get some like consistent sales, then I can say, all right, thanks. Shout out Sharpie. Once it starts going, it starts rolling, like, all right, then I can be like, hey, guys, can I get at least like 8% of these sales? And then
8%.
I mean, I'm not trying to like at this point. I'm not trying to like.
Oh, because there's another guy that's the same thing. He's charging like 40, and I was like, huh?
40.
I was like, huh?
No, fuck all that.
I mean, granted, that's 40% profit, not like the actual unit cost.
Oh, okay.
That's still like, if it's 40% profit, you might.
That's.
I'll be cool, maybe like 20, but like 40 is like,
Yeah, well, I mean, I was looking at like different pricing, and it was like, you got well, just Karma Loop, for instance, is like $35 plus like a $45 fee every month.
Oh, okay. So you're like, we're gonna do both, or was it just gonna be subscription?
I mean, right now I'm just thinking either like probably percentage, just so if you're not selling anything, like you straight, like you can still list your stuff on there, you can still get eyes on it and everything. But additionally, another reason why I want to do it is because if I got stuff like in my face, I can see what people are uploading, whatever.
Yeah.
Then I can write about their stuff easier because I don't have to go searching on the subreddit or Discord servers or check my email stuff. I can just see it. All right, you know, Covenaunt just dropped the new flared trousers. Justin Casual. It's Justin Casual 22.
Justin.
Hey, I lived in Japan for 2 years.
No, but Reggie takes the whole Japan thing to a whole new.
Oh, the dude speaks like fluent Japanese.
I'm saying like when I heard him, like, he whipped it out, I was like, whoa. But I mean, his channel is good. The only thing I don't like about his channel is that I wish he would start more on. He does do, startups or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all based in Japan, and I'm like, I don't have access to that.
Oh, I'm in Manhattan, Wonton.
Like I can't pay that Japanese shipping right now, especially with those Japanese high fashion prices.
Yeah, that's true. It's plus the conversion rate is ridiculous over there.
Like I was gonna try and flip vape like back in the day.
Yeah. And
the shipping price killed me. Like it was some good deals, but the shipping price killed me.
That's why you got to get that bulk going.
And plus, I got like super nervous like with proxying because I was just like, I kept on hearing you're gonna go to jail for it. It's illegal. You're gonna go to jail for it. Like no one I know who does it has went to jail, but still.
For flipping.
I mean, this proxying in general. I don't know why. I forgot why it's illegal.
That's when like. Shit, I
like false addresses.
Yeah. So that way you can get it for whatever.
Yeah, so I get it retail, not $400.
Right. That can't be illegal. That's bogus.
No, this is something about proxying is illegal, but it's like when you jailbreak your phone. So jailbreaking used to be illegal, but it's not illegal anymore. It's illegal if you use it for pirate games or like apps.
Yeah, they can kiss my ass if I'm gonna have my phone. I've always used Android, so I don't really need to like root it or whatever.
Like, with Android's like that thing's pretty much already jailbroken. Like,
right.
You can get any app. With iPhones, they make sure that you can't get anything free. You can't get anything that's not licensed by Apple. Apple wants to cut on everything.
Which is, I don't know why people buy into Apple shit. I haven't had an Apple product since my iPod Touch back in 2010.
Man, I miss the iPod Touch days.
That was
when you could whip it out in school. You didn't even need an iPhone. You didn't show your iPod Touch. Yeah, there's all these. This is like back in the day where like if you didn't have a phone, and you had an iPod Touch, so you could just like finesse girls into giving you their number. Mm-hmm. Just like download a Text Now app or something like that.
Dude, that's the truth.
That was like, old school.
Oh, you got an iPhone? Like, yeah. No. I use it to play Coin fucking Crush or whatever the shit was.
There was a time when my dog just scared me. Like he just jumped up, to looking out the window. I was like, "Whoa, is someone gonna have to get robbed or something?" Or...
What kind of dog you got?
He's a pit bull, but he doesn't look like one actually. He's pretty small. I don't even know if I got a picture. I got a chance to see him. What's wrong?
We saw a tail wagging. We saw like 8 pixels of tail.
Come here.
Oh yeah.
We got him as a guard dog. My dad got him a couple years back as a guard dog, but he ended up basically he's scared of everyone. He's either scared of you or he just can like ridiculously kiss you. So it's like it was pointless. We had another dog. She was a pit too, but she was overly aggressive. Mm-hmm. She was actually my dog though, but she bit my dad. Like me and my dad got into an argument, and she just went like ridiculous. So I had to get rid of her. Felt bad, but
yeah, that's always a pain, man.
I mean, I made sure she was a new family because I was like, I'm not gonna take her to the pound. Like that's just ridiculous. But
Yeah.
it was sad. I don't know why she didn't like my dad though.
Like I want to get a dog, but at the same time I don't, because I know like I'm gonna outlive it, and I'm like, yo.
I mean, that's the sad thing too. I don't know. Like, we got him as a puppy. And I think that's kind of like the worst time. It's the best and the worst time to get him, just because like this man's bladder was like garbage.
Got every 34 minutes.
And I had to buy a new mattress because like I went to the gym. Like, you know, ball used to be light back in the day, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the gym because I usually get shots up like after school or whatever. And I come home and he's sitting on my bed. And it's like this giant turd. It's like on my pillow, right? I'm like, what the Ross is this?
Yo.
And there was a time I was sleeping, right? And I had a dream that I was like in a garbage can, right? It just smells like garbage. I wake up, right by my door is just a giant poop. It was wet and everything. Clean that up. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. So his bladder eventually got better, but
yeah, shitting everywhere.
Yeah, seriously, bad everywhere. Remember one time, you know, my dad. She was trying to give him a treat, right? And I'm telling my dad, I'm like, yo, like, Kobe has to go poop. He cannot eat a treat right now. My dad's like, no, I'm going to give him a treat. This dog pooped right in front of my dad, then ate the treat. That's he had to make space.
Oh, he was flexing on. He said, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna do this.
He's good now. He's potty trained, but it was hard when he was, like, younger.
Yeah. This is like perfect music for this story. I can hear it like faintly and like a slow ass piano.
Those lo-fi strings are litty. What's wrong? Oh, we got 6 people watching.
Shit, you got any good requests for songs? Let's turn the.
What's that song? Shoot, it was on Samurai Shampoo.
I don't know what the fuck Samurai Shampoo is.
You watched Cowboy Bebop?
I don't watch anime.
You don't watch anime?
I used to watch WWF.
You lost me and I don't watch anime. Wow. It's 2018. You can't not watch anime.
I don't know. You're right, it's 2018. I don't need to watch anime. I watch No Jumper.
No, I lost my mind when I realized Kim Kardashian watched it. That's when I realized anime is cool now.
I just never got into it. I don't know. Like, I don't really watch TV or anything like that also, so.
I mean, I don't watch TV as much. Like, all I kind of do is watch, and I haven't watched any new animes. I kind of just, have these moments where I want to, relive my past, my childhood. So I'll watch, old Pokemon movies or, Yu-Gi-Oh movies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just because that stuff gives me inspiration. I was watching Akira the other day, and I got this whole idea for a whole fit. I mean, anime is big inspo nowadays.
Yeah.
Resurgence is pretty much an anime brand at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's inspired a lot by Japanese culture and everything. I can see that.
That new piece, I think, is Quiet from Metal Gear Solid. The new piece he just dropped. Yo, but that collab that him and Sleepin always doing.
The jacket. I think I just. Well,
I read the article on it. Your website.
We pull it up
that thing is fire. I'm about to pull it up.
And the belt. Ooh.
Yo, you heard about the guy who paid resale for the belt?
Nah.
I think he has his own brand now. He has a YouTube too. If you just use YouTube Streetwear Startup, I think he has the first video up. Literally, I think he paid $50 for the belt. It was resale though, but I think they said the belts only cost $5 a day or $10. It wasn't really a lot. That's still crazy though when you think about it.
Shit. While you type in Streetwear Startup, the first video is the casual. So.
Let me see. I think YouTube does their search thing based on your watch history.
Probably. I don't know who the fuck Nathan Walker is. But they got well. Here's Declan from Bittersweet. I know him.
What happened to Bittersweet though? They don't post this often.
He's still doing his thing.
Oh yeah, that's him. Nathan Walker is the guy who bought the belt.
Oh, okay. No, actually, Bittersweet, that was the first article I ever wrote for the website on August 1st, 2017.
Wow.
So that's why I'm kind of doing the release of the ecom on this first, because I was like, oh, that's a great anniversary and shit like that. Like,
they're going to buy into it, though?
What?
The whole e-commerce thing. Like, they're going to drop some stuff on the site?
Who?
Bittersweet.
No, I was like, it kind of sucks because, like, they're from New Zealand. And I know the shipping prices would be crazy. Damn. Plus, like, factoring in, like, brands from, like, it's really hard to, I know a lot of people got to, like, lose a lot of money on, like, shipping. I mean, not a lot of money, but they'll lose, like, their $5 or $3 or whatever dollars that they would pay for, or would get paid for shipping, just because you got, you know, if I load my cart with 10 different brands, you can't have it be, like, $50 for shipping. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know.
Sometimes
I know international flat rate, like, but I use like $22, and I think like one guy in my Discord, I think he lives in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
I mean, it was only $14 to ship there.
Right, but I'm saying, like, I buy from you, I buy from, you know, Get Some Sleep, I buy from Resurgence, Get Some Steady Hands, and I got to pay $14 for each individual piece because you're shipping it, he's shipping it, he's shipping it. You know what I'm saying?
So you wouldn't like consider just holding the brand stock?
Dude, I totally would if I had like a space and I could do some like kind of consignment thing. Like that's like I wanna start with this where it's just like more or less drop shipping. Like that's basically what it is. Yeah. I want to move to a spot where okay, you guys can send me this stuff. When it sells, I'll ship it or whatever. After that, I'll just have like a buy wholesale, and then I'll just, you know, sell it off that. But it's baby steps at this point.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna be eating top ramen and hot dogs for a few months.
You gonna live that college life for a hot minute?
Dude, I will. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got a job right here, like in Manhattan, and like sitting at a desk all day, and I fucking hate it. Like in advertising.
Bro, so you're a marketing major?
I was an advertising major, but I got a marketing minor, and I think like by accident I got a journalism minor.
By accident?
Well, just because the classes I took, it was like, oh, okay, you get one because you took so many mass communication classes. I was like, all right, whatever.
No, my brother was telling me that maybe I should consider it, because he's an accountant. And he was like, maybe you should consider it. But he was just like, you know, if you go to this certain school, I can get you a job because I did recruiting for there. But I was just like, I don't know, like. To some people, those jobs seem like success, but I just kind of want to be my own boss in the sense.
Yeah. Like
I want to be able to create something and have full control over it.
Right. That's why I'm doing this, because sitting there and like, you know, for like weeks on end, I'm sitting there not doing a damn thing. Like not even like, you know, people say, oh, I'm not doing anything. Like I would literally not do a thing for a whole week, but I can't like work on the website there because whatever. I don't want. It might be some legality as far as working while you're on the clock on something else and shit like that. So I just have to sit there and like watch YouTube videos of bullshit all day and like, dude, I don't need to be here right now.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, you can even do freelance work though for brands.
Yeah, I could. I totally could. You know what the problem with that is? I couldn't do it with like startup brands because they don't got no money.
That's actually kind of true. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think when I first started doing it, I was one of those people who would just be like, yeah, I'll give you a percentage when it blows up. I was that mean. Like,
man.
I was that mean. Like, yeah, I want you to draw this art piece for me. When it blows up, you know, you'll get exposure, and money will come when it's good.
No.
So, I mean, I'm happy that I kind of, like, grew from my past self. So, like, I actually pay artists now.
Yeah.
You know, the people I've worked with so far, they actually have reasonable rates. I think the most expensive piece I ever paid for was $100.
Mm-hmm.
It was full creative use, commercial use, and it was like I posted on the sub. It got some good feedback. It was like it was 6 angels. They're all fighting each other. So it was a pretty good graphic.
Yeah. You are you in school right now?
Yeah, I'm a marketing major.
Marketing? Get out of it.
What do you mean, get out?
Okay, no, I got a marketing minor. I got an advertising major. Everything you need to know about marketing, you can learn online or by like running your brand. That's how you learn. That's how you learn marketing.
Yeah, the reason why I was just doing it though was just because like there's a firm like here in Atlanta that I really want to work for.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'll get the degree, I get the credentials. You know, even the internship I got, like the 2 I got, they only hired me because I said I was a marketing major. And then like, I know this sounds really crazy, but like I put down my website on my resume, right?
Yeah.
And said like, I didn't say like this is my brand. I was just like, yo, I market for them, blase. They got ecstatic. They were like, oh my god. They were like, oh, else like, you know, I'm involved in the creative products. They're like, oh, you made all this, blase, and then that's how I got the job.
That's funny. That's the hustle though. That's the hustle.
Yeah, like, cause you know, I realized when you said like you're the owner, then they kind of look kind of bad. I figured like if I said, oh yeah, this is my brand, they'd be like, oh yeah, he's an amateur. So one of them is like it's African. It's basically like African wear. I'm not really too like I do have black heritage, but like that whole Black Panther movement or whatever, like the whole Wakanda stuff. That's kind of like what they're doing. I'm not as passionate about that stuff.
Right.
Just because like I think it's a tad bit niche. Like literally every product has to have some African influence, and that's kind of like limiting the creative process for me.
Right.
But as far as like marketing their wares and whatever, I kind of have fun doing it. I mean, my other internship that I quit, the thing about it is I thought that was actually in-house cut and sew, and that's why I was super excited about it. And when I got there and I found out it was basically just reselling thrifted clothes, like my enthusiasm went like down to the ground.
That's the worst when you get in one of those spots and you're so excited and then they're like, oh, by the way, psych.
She showed me an office, said it was my office, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering why there's 3 chairs and 2 computers, right? And there's 2 desks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, why would there be a need for 2 desks if it's my office, right? So I left it alone. Turns out I would be sharing the office with the creative director and another intern. I'm like, we're not going to be packed in here like some sardines. This is not a big enough office. Like, I'm sharing a desk with another intern.
Dude, that's...
And then the other intern, I was the only marketing intern, it turns out. He was doing, he was a broadcasting major. And then the other intern, she was inventory management, but, like, I'm the youngest person there, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's pretty awkward. And, like, when I told everyone my age, they were just like, whoa. So, like, I think she was like 32, 33, and this was like her last year of college or whatever. And he was like 26. So it was just kind of weird. It wasn't really weird for me, but I think it was kind of weird for them. Like everyone was kind of cautious, like they like will watch their mouth. I guess they wouldn't like spoil my innocence.
Oh damn! Bunch of corn dogs.
Yeah, it was just like it was an interesting opportunity, I guess. Like literally, they gave me like I think she hyped me up, thinking like I was just naive, and like if she gave me an email and promised me an office, like I would stay there.
Yeah. But
then I asked the warehouse manager, right? You know, like he's ex-military. You know, he doesn't hold water, so he was like straight up, she's gonna have you doing this for 3 weeks, at least 3 weeks, she said, because she wants to clear out the whole warehouse because she's spending money housing all her other merchandise into the warehouse. So instead of marketing, you're going to be doing this for 8 hours a day on your feet.
They kiss my ass.
Like, no, he was like, he's getting paid $12 an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said that she was going to hire me full time, you know, after the 1 month internship or whatever. I was like, if he's getting $12 an hour as a warehouse manager, how much am I going to get working under a creative director?
Damn, like what the?
I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Well, good on you for actually like thinking about that kind of shit, because you got getting
But I'm just like, in my
bamboozled.
mind, like, why am I going to invest all this time for less than $12 an hour? You know?
Right. Dude,
I don't need to go to school for that. Then
that's ridiculous.
That was like, it didn't make sense to me. Like, so at least the other one, like, she straight up told me, like, she was honest. She was like, yo, the stipend's not really a lot. It's pretty much like an unpaid internship. She was like, but you have the opportunity to work from home. Most of it's marketing from your phone, so you really don't have that, too much of a time demand. Probably have to come in maybe like once a month, just when we have meetings. But like, she wasn't like an asshole about it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, eventually, I think I might just like work for a firm or something, or maybe just like there was a startup brand that was looking to hire a marketer. It's not really like the pay I would want.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's like livable. So I might just do that until like I can get Covenant off the ground.
Yeah.
Really, what I need for Covenant is I just need like an enthusiastic brand ambassador. Someone that I'm happy with her. What they put out, and they can represent the brand. But it's like these emails have been falling on deaf ears.
Yeah, it's. I mean, especially when you got a small stock, small inventory of pieces. So if if they don't like you, the two pieces you got right now, then that's a done data. If you got just the more you have, the more, I guess, equity is not the right word, but the more pull you get or whatever. So,
I mean, most of the concern I've really been seeing is that it is the amount of products I have. I think they're concerned that I have a small stock, and because what I'm offering is basically commission based. They're like, if you have a small stock, you can't sell that many items, therefore I won't make as much money.
Right.
It's like,
it's kind of it's one of those things where kind of like with the web store that I'm on or the e-commerce store that I'm gonna be dropping, like I got to get people in there before I could start selling stuff.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to join if there's nobody else on there. But I got there's a couple brands that are on there, like 10. So, oh man,
yeah, that's actually pretty good. You know who does that though?
Who's that?
Kicks on Fire, I think, does that. Kicks on Fire and Nice Kicks did that.
They just got.
They have like an e-commerce section where they sell like shoes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it works, and I mean they're a blog too, so it works. Because they got some nice discounts sometimes,
man, I'm excited. I'm excited for the next, like, I don't know, 8 to 12 weeks.
You feel like you're free? Like, you feel like you're done being a corporate slave?
Dude, I mean, especially, like, getting out of here, moving in with my friend, like, basically, as far as having a roof over my head, that's covered. Yeah. I'll have food, whatever, everything else. Like, I got the bare necessities covered. I ain't gonna be going out drinking every weekend. I ain't gonna be going on dates with, if I get one of those goofy ass dating apps, I'm gonna be having girls come over to the crib and watch me work. But nah,
I mean, Tinder's not as lit as it used to be.
That's what I've heard. I haven't had it since I don't even know how long ago. I did
Tinder for about maybe 2 months, and all I met was thoughts. I'm gonna be honest, like, I wasn't looking for misses, right? I'm saying, like, I'm not expecting a bit of, like, I'm trying to smash for the day.
Shit, I am.
No, I'm just saying, like, that. Like, I don't know if maybe I'm just, like, I'm, like, one of them, like, stereotypical light skins, but I'm talking about, it was, like, this one white girl that I met there, right? So, we were supposed to go to the movies, right? So
we take them out on dates.
No, I told her straight up, I was like, yo, we're going to go to the movie, that's it. I'm not going to no one's house. I'm not trying to smoke. I'm not trying to do nothing illegal.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay. And then, like, when I said that, she just completely changed up. Like, she started talking about other guys she was trying to mess with, and I just got confused. And I was like, you know what? Tinder's not for me.
Man, she's fucking with you, man.
No, it was just like, I don't know, like, I'm talking about, like, I was super introvert, granted, not for her personality, it's just, like, I just like girls that have, like,
she had a big booty, huh? She had a big booty.
It wasn't even that, like she's a white girl, like, it wasn't, like, she wasn't, like, thick, but, like,
she had a booty. She had a booty.
I guess. Like, on top of that, like, she had, like, these blue eyes, like, I'm talking about, like, ocean blue eyes. And that was, like, I don't know, I guess that was just, like, the cherry on top. But, like, after that, and, like, it kind of freaks me out, like, not to be racist, but, like, if you're white and you're like, I only date black guys, I don't date any other guys but black guys, it freaks me out. Yeah, it freaks me out with any girl.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I've never really messed with girls like that either. I guess.
No, I'm just like racial preferences just scare me. I don't know. I'm not gonna date you if you're not this ethnicity. I don't know. It just kind of scared me with her. So.
Yeah, I don't know. And like in my short experience in life, I've realized that the girls that do kind of like say that are looking for more of the BET experience, if you will.
I thought we were gonna say BBC, but okay.
No, like they're like they I don't know, they want like the hood nigga experience, and I'm not that.
You don't, but I told her straight up, like
I'm not that at all.
Like I told her, like we both live, like the area we live in is not necessarily the hood. It's like more of a suburban area.
Yeah.
I was like, we're both in the suburbs. Like neither of us are hood. Like just because like you smoke weed with a black guy doesn't mean that he's like, born and raised like on South Side.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know.
That's some corn
doggery. I tried to tell her the right thing, you know. Maybe I played more of a father figure, but I don't. It was weird. It was weird. You know, like when I got my own place, I told her she can come over, and then like she tried to make it seem like I was being a hoe. So I just told her straight up. I was like, "Yo, you can come over, like we could watch a movie or something." Like I'm not really trying to smash, but apparently, you know, good guys don't exist. So.
Yeah, you can't be a good guy, man. You can't be a good guy. You gotta be yourself.
I'm just saying, like, it's respect women all 2018. Like, it's not a meme anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess for the rest of my 2018, it's don't even talk to women because I'm gonna be single for the rest of the year.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've just been on that road. There was like one girl, like they meme me in the Discord for this. It was this girl I was talking to. She was a fashion major or whatever, right? She could sew.
Mm-hmm.
So my idea was this, right?
Get her on board.
I'm a dater. Huh?
I said get her on board.
Exactly. I was like, I'm a dater. I'm gonna get samples for free. I had this whole thing planned out, and then next thing you know, she drops this big bombshell on me. Basically, she was like, she still loves her boyfriend. She's just looking for someone like to pipe her out until her boyfriend basically, you know, is ready to get back together with her because like she needs someone to comfort her, I guess.
Not bad.
And no, like she told me straight up, and then I was like hella confused, and it was weird. And she was like, I think I turned into a sugar daddy. I bought her groceries one time. Like she was late on her rent, and like she had nothing but corn dogs in her freezer.
That girl would have been eating some corn dogs then.
But me being the type of guy I was, like I bought her groceries or whatever, and after that, like it was like every single day she was trying to complain about how she doesn't have money.
Yeah, you got played, homie.
I mean, like I bought like them groceries were $100, granted, but I don't know. I kind of pulled out early. Like she wanted my mom to take her grocery shopping. When I heard that, I was just like, whoa.
Dog, she was trying to play you like a fool. She did.
Yeah,
she got you though. She actually she got you a little bit.
I mean, like the grocery thing, yeah. But it was just like, I mean, like she wasn't completely bad. Like it was one time, like I was staying with someone. Like this was during like I just graduated from high school, and you know I left my parents' house, and like I was in a rough spot. Like everyone I thought I was friends with kind of just didn't fuck with me. So I pretty much was all alone. My brother, like he let me stay at his high rise for a little while.
Yeah.
And then he started complaining, so I had to find somewhere else to go. She let me sleep over at her house for a couple of days too. So I mean, I guess it wasn't completely like a dud. But I don't know. After that, it was just kind of weird.
Did you smash?
You know, I don't talk about this.
So you paid $100. Okay, cool. I'm just playing. Oh shit. Oh man. Damn, I can't believe you bought this girl groceries though.
I just like I'm saying, if you see someone with just corn dogs in the freezer, like she told me, she was like, "There's 2 corn dogs left. You know, you can have one if you want, but that's all I got." So I felt bad, man. Like, you know, I took her out to Chipotle, and she ate half the burrito, right? And then she wrapped it up, and she was like, I was like, "What you mean? Like, why are you wrapping it up?" She was like, "You know, this is gonna be my lunch tomorrow because I can't afford to buy lunch." Like, I was just feeling sorry for her, you know?
Damn.
Like, I was feeling so bad.
This was a girl on Tinder?
No, this is a girl I met through my job. The girl on Tinder, like, she has, like, her dad, I think, is, like, some executive. Or her stepdad. was like some executive. I think she just wanted that hood lifestyle, and I just couldn't give it to her. So, like, yeah, I don't know.
Think of how many samples you could have got with that $100 though.
No, the thing about it was that I had this whole business plan finalized, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna do samples for the sub, and then use her as the upfront, right? Like she would do the labor, I'll do the marketing. You know, it'll be the perfect partnership.
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, yo, I'll even give you 60, I'll take 40.
Right.
It was good. And then she started fucking up. I'm just like I told her, I was like, if we're doing a business, you can't give someone a deadline and then, you know, not complete it during that deadline. Like I need a certain time. She couldn't give me a time. I told her, like, if someone's paying money too, if you're taking the money up front to buy the materials, you know, it has to be on time. It has to be the way they want. She just wasn't serious about it. I think she, like, I don't know. So I left it alone.
Yeah.
I stopped talking. Like, I bumped into her at Wendy's. The day I had the date with the other girl, the girl on Tinder. So I bumped into her at Wendy's, like, while I was waiting on her, and it was just super awkward. And, like, I told her, I was like, yo, you know, I'm meeting someone at the movies or whatever. And then, you know, I don't know if she felt like, she was acting super passive aggressive. So I haven't talked to her since.
Sheesh.
Like, when she unfollowed me on Instagram, I knew it was good. So, even like the girl off Tinder, I haven't talked to her in a hot minute. Like, she moved to North Carolina.
Yeah.
So, like, I told her, like, that shit's not gonna work. So I talked to her or whatever. She was just like, she feels so alone. She doesn't have anybody. And she was like, she flat out told me, she was like she was going through depression or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, which is understandable. I know a lot of people go through that shit. Like, I even suffer from that shit sometimes. But I think she was looking for someone, like, to, like, console her or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I told her straight up, I can't do that from another state.
Yeah, that gets real aggressive. That's real difficult to pull off.
Yeah, I told her, like, even when she was moving, like, she was moving because, you know, her parents were getting a divorce, so she had to go stay with her mom. Like, I told her straight up, I was like, yo, I got a 2-bedroom. My parents are paying half until I find a roommate. We get roommate. You just got to pay bills. You get your own room. We're all Gucci. Like, I'm not trying to, like, it won't be a relationship or nothing. It should just be, like, a roommate situation.
Mm-hmm.
But she was like, nah, because she didn't want to get a job, so. And I'm not no more sugar daddy.
Gone.
So.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. This girl's wild.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I kind of just, like, chill after that, because it's just, like I don't know, this is, like, that was, like, my first experience is, like, actually spending money on girls. Like, when I paid for those movie tickets, you know what really pissed me off, though, is that I paid for those movie tickets,
mm-hmm.
and then she canceled on my ass last minute, FaceTimed me while I was at the movies, and was like, oh, I can't go, and then she brought up, like, some bullshit excuse about how she had to watch her fucking kitty, or whatever, because her kitten couldn't go to the movies, or whatever. It was some bullshit excuse, so I called my ex, like, last minute, because I just didn't want the tickets to go to waste.
Yeah.
And I told her that, you know, if she wanted to go to the movies, you know, we can go see this movie. And I just made it seem like I bought the tickets for her, because I just, you know, I figured if no, what I'm saying, logically, if you tell someone, I canceled on your ass, so someone else canceled on me, so I'm trying to go with you instead, like, they're not going to want to go.
Yeah.
So.
Ain't gonna be nobody's second choice.
I mean, yeah, the shitty thing about it, though, is that she thought I really bought the tickets for her, and she was like, she's babysitting her or whatever. So she offered to give me money for the tickets. And I thought about just taking it. Right? I thought about just taking it. Shit, this shit was like a come up, because I would have still saw the movie. I pretty much would have saw it for free, but, you know, my conscience kicked in.
Yeah, it's...
And I would have felt like an asshole afterwards, so...
I mean, yeah, but you got to see a free movie though.
I mean, it was shitty. It was Winchester.
I don't even know. I don't know what the hell Winchester is. I don't know what Winchester is.
That horror movie about the house. It's like Ghost in the House. It was super dumb. I'm not gonna lie. And seeing the movie there too was kind of awkward, because, like, I mean, it's like, it's pitch black, right? And, like, they show, like, a ghost of, like, you know, a slave or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's quiet, and she yells out, "It's a slave!" Like, you know, like that meme, and it's like, that man's eating beans. She pulled one of those moments. Everyone looked at me like, Like she just screamed, "It's a slave!" And she was like, "Oh my god, it's a slave!" I'm talking about everyone turned their head. I had to literally like sit in the next seat over to make it seem like I was just like there by myself. Like, no, I'm being so serious. Like I literally did that in my mind. I'm like, I don't want to be targeted. People are crazy nowadays.
Man, that's you gotta. I don't know, man. You gotta pick them better.
I don't know. Like I think once I hit high school, I just was doomed to relationships. Like all through middle school, I think I was doomed too. Like, I always gotten the girls I wanted, but they always end up breaking up with me for like a stupid ass reason.
Good. I'm saying like, cause then you got like, okay, if they're gonna break up with you, at least it's for like whatever. Like you don't gotta deal with like, super long. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how long the relationships were, but once you get to that point where it's like, oh shit, like it's kind of getting like it's serious, but like and then you get to the point where it's like, oh shit, like it's getting like super serious.
I wanted to say it was like I think like 8th grade.
8th grade don't count.
No, but I'm talking about it was really like it was like the Spanish girl, and like I don't know what it is about Spanish girls, but when Spanish girls got good hair, that's like the ultimate like I don't know. But so it was this girl that everyone in the school was telling me to mess with, and I was just like, nah, I really want this Spanish girl. The girl they're telling me to mess with, everyone, like all the boys were trying to get with her, and she was like, oh, he's cute or whatever, so she was trying to get with me. It was like this big ass love triangle, but I had my eyes set on this one girl, so I ended up getting her or whatever, and like she broke up with me within like maybe 3 months. Said open up more. Ended up dating like my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
I had a long ass relationship with him. Granted, my best friend's like 5'2", 5'5".
Yeah.
And she's like 5'11". So like I knew she did that shit just to piss me off. But long story short, I don't know.
Man,
I hate talking about like the past stuff.
You were in 8th grade, dude.
Bro, like like when like those emo rappers rap about like girls breaking their heart. Like that shit was serious. Like no girl will like ever come close to that. Like no girl in high school can ever mess with that. Like no girl now can mess with that. Like
yeah, you'll find out. You'll find out.
Nah, I'm telling you. It's something about a Spanish girl with good hair. Nothing can beat that. Like DJ Academics.
Yeah.
You seen his girl?
Nah, we're gonna pull her up right now.
Spanish girl with good hair. Like she got a gap. Like she got a gap, and everyone roasts her about her gap. But she's a Spanish girl with good hair, so no one can mess with her. And why is she with him? For clout. It all makes sense, bro.
Oh, that's Lynn Powell. I don't even know. I don't know which one of these. Dude, I don't follow any of these Instagram girls or anything like that.
I mean, that's like don't, but I'm not gonna lie. I tried to DM a couple of them just to
get the fuck out of here.
I mean, deadass, you think it's a joke?
No, you're lying.
Social Club.
Yeah.
No, look at Anti-Social Club. Who do you see posting his Instagram? All girls.
Yeah.
That man never once posted a guy on his Instagram. But who buys his clothes? All guys. He gotta be doing something right.
He's I don't know, selective.
This is marketing, I'm telling you. The Insta girls got the clout.
Yeah. Well, as far as actually like following them, because they're like, I don't follow like hot girls on Instagram. I don't follow any Instagram models. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
I don't. Huh?
You say if they're attractive, you're not gonna follow them.
No. I'm saying I don't. No. I'm saying I don't follow girls on Instagram because they're hot. Like I don't just like, oh, she got a big butt, I'm gonna follow her because I want to see her ass all the time. Like,
I mean, that's a little weird right there.
We got 85 billion porn movies online. I don't need to see damn Kitty Cat 69's butt. Like, get out of town. But I know some guys, like some of my friends, like we got some Snapchat groups, and they're like post screenshots of these like Snapchat hoes or like posts and everything. I'm like, dude, stop. Like, if I want to follow this girl, I'll follow her, but I don't care about like. Stop promoting her.
My boss was actually like that, and it was so awkward working with him.
That's weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's just like stop it, B.
I don't know, but I am trying to shoot my shot with a couple of them. I just feel like, you know, if I can get like one Instagram model, and that's in quotations, and Covenant, it'll be a wrap. Like, shirts should sell themselves.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe you should just, I don't know. You know what? You got to find like a management company that manages like some Instagram models, as we say in quotes, and see if they're like, hey, I got this clothing line. See if they'll ship it out to them instead of trying to slide in these girls' DMs. Because you're saying, no, seriously, like, you got to think about it, right? Like, okay, back in like way back in the day, I made a fake Plenty of Fish account as like a girl. Like,
is that like that Christian dating site?
It's like Tinder before Tinder, right?
Oh, okay.
Like, I made a fake one. It was a joke. It was just a girl, and like overnight there was like 180 messages. Like, just like
you should have brought that
within 8 hours. Like, I made it. I went to bed. I woke up. Yeah, I should have or something. But I was just like, dude, that's what it's like for these girls to like. Imagine if you're out there sliding these girls' DMs, like, they're just getting bombarded with shit like that. You got to go to the management, because if they don't have management, they ain't real.
You're thinking about those like top tier IG models.
No, I'm not even talking about the million plus. I'm talking about the 10, 15,000s.
Oh, okay, because that's what I'm aiming at. Like, I got responses or whatever. It's just like, you always get the, I don't know, they think like I'm thirsty because I always message them using my personal account. Maybe that's what I'm messing up.
Yeah.
But, like, there was, so you know Cody Shane, right?
She raps with Lil Yachty, right?
Yeah, so she went to my middle school.
Right.
So she's cool with people that I was cool with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I was going to do is, it was this girl. She wanted me to pay for a photo shoot. I mean, it wasn't really that big a deal. But it was like maybe $100, and that was reasonable. Her math was like, the reason why she explained why I was paying though is what made me skeptical, because she said the reason why it's $100 is for makeup, right?
Right.
It's 4 models. She said it costs $30 a face for makeup. I said that doesn't add up to $100. That's over $100.
Right.
Doesn't make sense. And you said you're going to pay the models too, so something's not adding up. Long story short, she was just going to pocket the money or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess she was just saying that to make me feel like, you know, I was paying for something. I didn't mind either way. I would have paid her the $100 to take the shoot. My main objective was, because she's really close to Cody Shane, was to get my my clothes to Cody.
Mm-hmm.
If Cody had my clothes, she wore it maybe on a show or something, be a lot more faces, you know, looking at Covenant or whatever.
Yeah.
My dumbass gets in contact with someone else that was cool with her, you know, cool with Cody, and cool with the girl that was cool with Cody. Turns out, he told me that basically don't trust her or whatever. Blase, don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with her. He said that he was going to model for me or whatever. He doesn't end up doing that shit. I'm stuck either way. She thinks that I'm fucking with her. I'm not, like, you know, serious about paying her or whatever. So basically, she hasn't responded to any more of my messages. And that whole opportunity, the whole bridge per se, got burned.
That's why you gotta go through management, my guy. So you don't gotta deal with this. He said, she said.
Fuck with someone famous? Like, come on now.
I'm saying though, like, if you go through the management, then you don't have to worry about like just all this middleman shit. This like, don't fuck with them or whatever. This yada yada. Like, if you go through a management company or whatever, then you can say, hey, this is what I got. Whatever, they'll say, all right, well, it costs this much for this person to post, or this much and this. Like, all right, and then if they don't do it, then you can take them to court or whatever. Or
I'm trying to be thrifty though. I'm choosing that guerrilla market.
Okay, then you know what you need to do? Get some stickers with your website and just post them up around that town. And then when the cop, no, that's what you do. Like, when you do that, and then when the cops come, they say, how come you posted this stuff on, like, why'd you put these stickers up? It's illegal, blah, blah, blah. You say, I didn't put them up, because they can't prove you did.
Yo, who did that? That was in your stream.
I was talking to some guy at work the other, like, couple weeks ago, and he said he did that. Like, he had a bunch of stickers for his website. I don't even know what the website is, but he just put them up around New York, like Times Square and shit. And then, like, detectives came, and basically they said, yeah, like, we'll charge, it's like $1,000 fee per sticker or something like that, but we can't prove it was you. So just say it wasn't you. And he said, I didn't do it. And then that was it. It was more like a protocol thing than a actual, I'm taking your ass in thing.
I don't know, but it's like I've been blessed with opportunities like to get my clothes out to people that have a following.
Yeah.
But I always fuck it up. Like my boss,
I'm sure.
brother.
I'm sure he had something better to do than talk to me with these 5 viewers that are all from your fucking Discord channel.
No, I'm talking about like my boss. You know Backpack Kid?
Yeah.
My boss, the brother-in-law, is his tour manager, right?
Mm-hmm. That dude's going on tour.
But apparently he's making big moves.
Hey,
I didn't know.
Fair enough.
Like, I just seen him doing one dance, and apparently he has like a big following.
All right. Shout out to Ellen for putting him on.
Man, I talked to my boss. I was like, "Yo, can you get Jay to send my merch to him? You know, I don't even need him to send the merch. Backpack Kid, can Jay just promote it himself? Since he did a video for it was some rapper. Shoot, I think it was Playboy Cardi.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he directed one of the videos for a big time rapper, so he's in the industry now, basically. His brother tells me I don't have a big enough following to promote his stuff. And it's not about the money. He's like, I would have did it for free. I just feel like my following isn't big enough to promote his stuff. In my mind, I'm like, how did I fuck up this bad? Like, it's right there in front of me. Like, the guy is in the industry. Like, he's in the industry. And he's talking about he doesn't have a big enough following. So I don't see the guy for like another month or so, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a restaurant, though. It's like a family-owned restaurant. So I'm about to get my shot to, pitch it to him or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
A whole line of customers come in, and I got to deal with all the customers.
Oh!
Time all the customers are done, he went ahead and left.
You got...
So I don't know. Maybe it's like...
You got
God
cock-blocked.
Like, I don't know, man, but it's just like every single time I get an opportunity to try and push me, like even like with the YouTuber, like finalizing a deal and then not responding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just like God trying to tell me something.
No, it is like, at least you're taking your shot. There's a lot of people that are just trying to go out about this like with their hopes and dreams or whatever the case is, as far as making money moves and just like hoping something lands in their lap. But eventually something will hit and you'll be like, all right, I guess getting turned down 600 times isn't that bad when on a 601, something banging happens.
Yeah. I mean, but I've been trying to, maybe, I don't know, I've been trying to market, not really through fashion YouTubers, because I feel like that's kind of played out at this point. Yeah. Like, every single video you see is sponsored by so-and-so's brand. Like, I messaged Alex Cirillos, I don't know how to pronounce his name, his Finn the Hypebeast guy.
Dude, I don't watch. I don't watch any Hypebeast YouTube channels.
He's not really Hypebeast. He did like Finn the Hypebeast as like a parody of like all the Hypebeast YouTube channels. Mm-hmm. But he stopped doing it now. But he's just like a kid. He talks about like brands he thinks they're about to come up or whatever, and streetwear in general. But I sent him an email praying that he would respond, because he had the vibe that I was looking for. Right? He's pretty casual. He's honest in his feedback. No response. And like, in my mind, I'm thinking maybe he just got swamped. Can't see the email. Next thing you know, he comes up with a video and he's like, 10 things streetwear brands should not do. He basically just said he gets a whole bunch of emails, people being unprofessional or whatever. Their site's not up to par, and he doesn't really want to promote that. So like, that was like a message to me per se that like, yo, he's not fucking with your shit.
You should have sent him another email saying, is this professional enough? And then sent the exact same email. Even like streetwear, like our streetwear, they won't let me advertise on their sub because they said it's false advertisement with my mock-ups. They said the mock-up looks completely different from the photos you posted, and it's misleading. And the color of the graphic is different on the mock-up than it is on the shirt. So they said, fix those things and you can post on our sub. Oh well, I mean that makes sense, Yeah, but what I was saying to them was that, like, accurately, I can't fix the color of the mock-up in threads because the embroidery changes color depending on the light. So it's light blue if you're in sunlight. It's a dark blue if you're not in sunlight. Mm-hmm. Long story short, I just said it was like in my opinion, just based off of what other people said before we started. I mean, with the art shooter, I thought it was a little biased.
But basically, it was like it wasn't really a long, drawn out conversation or even argument. They're just saying they found out from someone, and I asked who the someone was, just because I had a feeling of who the someone was, who said that it was inaccurate or it was false advertising or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they wouldn't tell me the information, so that's when I kind of thought something was up. But I don't know. But it's kind of difficult not being able to advertise on that sub.
Yeah, are you like
Active enough?
No. I'm saying, do you have like a camera for instead of having mock-ups like on your website, have like actual like product? You got the model picture, but like a, you know, do you got like a camera to take a picture?
I mean, I have an iPhone X that I could use. That's what I use for some of the pictures.
Yeah.
But it's like maybe I'm just too ambitious in what I want to do, because you know, when it comes to photo shoots or product placement, my original idea was to get every single garment. Like, you know how that the sunflower boy I showed you, right?
Yeah.
So basically, every single garment was going to be drawn in like a similar style or whatever. So you would see that on the website versus seeing an actual product or an actual model. And then there would be like a scroll down of pictures that, you know, shows off the physical product.
Right.
Well, so that's what I originally wanted to do. So I was just like, you know, I'm not gonna, like, I never bought lighting, I never bought a backdrop, I never bought anything, because I was like, all my money should be going into paying these artists for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of just like had to scale everything down. Now I'm working with it's two guys. One I know from high school. One of them went to my high school and they took the pictures for me or whatever, take the shoots. I don't actually have the backdrop photos though. I don't think I ever will though, to be honest. I just want a more active view on the website.
Oh, I don't. If they're saying you gotta do like live photos and not mock-ups, fuck it.
No, it wasn't even the fact that it was mock-ups. They were just saying that mock-ups, like, I think they were cool with the mock-ups. They were just saying that the color of the embroidery, I have the messages here. There's the DM. I said that right. There was something along the lines of the third color. So I know with the shirts that just dropped though, one of the most common complaints I've gotten though is that the cotton's too thin. That was one thing I had to switch up on it too. Because apparently 5.5 ounces on white looks pretty thin. Just the message. Oh, moderator mail. I'm tripping. I know another big thing they're talking about is you have to be an active community, active member of the community too.
Yeah, you can't just drop that bitch on there.
And that's why a lot of people haven't been able to advertise and stuff, just because they go straight from Streetwear startup to Streetwear.
Yeah, you gotta be
next.
Which, I mean, whatever. Makes makes some sense.
Yeah, like I perfectly get that though. And that's why, like, I kind of just post on the Reddit, on the sub, just because, like, a lot of the memers make me laugh in the comments. I don't know why it's not showing mine.
Like some of those comments are like that. Oh, Wandering Ronin, man.
I think that's Emperor there too.
It has to be.
Because, like, he denied it, but I have a feeling it's Emperor 13. I think he just denied it because he's banned, but I have a feeling it's
Oh, it's 100%. Like, long ass posts, the same backstory. I got 270 years of experience in. I'm not gonna show you anything, and then he shows some like rinky dink like whatever. Like, oh
no, but you can't even lie. He's a marketing genius.
He's you know what, honestly, I think what he's gonna do. He's gonna keep posting these like businessy kind of posts, these long ass posts that are just like basic information, but you know, under the facade that it's like super deep information, super deep knowledge that you need to understand. You know, the history of streetwear and shit. And then he's gonna come out with some like $50 video course for startup brands or some shit like that. Like,
no, he came out. He posted one of his designs though.
Yeah, he posted like that kanji that was like dripping. Yeah, that was like.
You saw how many upvotes that got?
Like what, like 37?
I mean, it was a decent amount though. For just the kanji, because usually kanji doesn't get any upvotes. Period.
I don't give a shit. You know, honestly, I don't give a shit. Like, yeah, it's the marketing. It's the fact that he's out here just making these. He knows what resonates with this market, which wouldn't pass in like a quote unquote real businessy forum. Like a business forum would not like give a shit what the hell he's talking about.
I mean, I will say that it is kind of entertaining sometimes to just see Emperor on a sub though. And I hope like the new account doesn't get banned. Like I'm hoping it doesn't, just because like I feel like a sub without Emperor is boring.
He's like, I think I'm a part of a couple different subs, like outside of like the streetwear and clothing realm. There's always like that one guy that just posts it, like he's on there all day, every day, and just posts like stuff. And it starts off with just like thousands of downvotes, like, dude, go away. And then it's like, this is kind of entertaining, blah, blah, blah. But
you get the upvotes.
He was like, all right, Emperor, I enjoyed Emperor because I knew like it was like such bullshit, and everybody hated it. So I looked forward to it. But he came back, and now it's like, dude, just stop. Like, with the long ass, like, posts about nothing.
Only thing I liked about Emperor was the fact that whenever he would say that he has 6 years of experience, and like, I don't know, like I figured like honestly someone could have like turned him into like a comic book character, and they would actually fit like a streetwear like comic, like what's that brand on the sub? He makes little comments and he posts them on our streetwear. But he said he has, what did he say? He has like 6 years of knowledge. He spent like 6 years and dedicated it all to studying streetwear.
Who, Emperor says that, or Ronan says that?
Emperor said that.
Oh,
well, Ronan, I think they're the same person. They got.
Oh yeah, that's like some One Punch Man shit.
But I'm just saying, like that could be a comment. Like that can be a scenario.
I spent 6 years, no AC.
Studying the laws of streetwear.
Studying the laws, studying the history. You don't know the history. Like, he always drops out, like, you got to know the history of streetwear. Like, dude.
I would be honest, like, most people who buy the brands nowadays find out about the history after they actually engage.
Which is
cool.
cool.
No one researches a brand before they buy. I'm going to just be honest. No one really researches the brand before they buy from them.
And that's totally fine.
It's cool to know yeah, but it's cool to know, like, the backstory. But I'm saying if a garment looks cool, it looks cool.
Well, he's talking about the history, like streetwear, the entire like clothing style. He's not talking about individual brands. He's talking about the style of like the clothing style.
You have to know the history to make a brand. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what like he's always like you gotta study the history. You gotta know where the roots are and all this stuff. Like, okay,
I don't know, but
1984 Harlem, damn Adidas track suits, like cool. It's just. I don't know, like...
I feel like he should make a YouTube, though. Like, those are some good topics for views.
No, you know why? Because he's not a fucking real person. He's...
Do you think he's an industry plant? Is that what you're trying to imply?
Dude, I think he's a bot.
He's a bot.
He's a bot. That's not a real person.
He's a bot who just posts the same thing, is what you're saying.
Dude, he probably... Oh, man. It's funny. It's frustrating, because I would just want to, like, go... Like, I just want to be like... Oh man, I don't know why either. I don't know why. It's like irritating to see his posts.
I know, like Emperor. I used to like when Emperor like was replied to my comment, like basically like I would say some real like simple shit. And, you know, Emperor would reply with like some elaborate, you know, rebuttal or whatever. Like it used to frustrate me. It used to frustrate me when anyone would say something on the sub that I really didn't agree with. But then like I took a step back and realized like, yo, this is the internet. Like. If you say some shit that I don't like, or I say some shit that you don't like, it really doesn't matter. Like even when I was in Streetwear startup, the owner of Victoria, right? Mm-hmm. Like he literally like muted. What is it called? Is it mute or what? He blocked me, right?
You can filter, you can block, yeah, the whole shebang.
Yeah. So I was trying to buy some of his clothes or whatever, right? So I'm tagging them like, yo, Victoria, what's the sizing on this? I'm trying to cop. Blase. Turns out he blocked me, so he never saw any of those messages, right?
Yeah.
Everyone in the sub was laughing, like, oh shit, I think he blocked you. Because I'm like, how come every time I try and put emoji on, you know, whatever he comments, it's not coming up or whatever?
Right.
So, long story short, he blocked me because, you know how everyone in the sub would do that whole say something like gay or something, say something off the wall,
Yeah.
and then delete it like 5 seconds later.
Mm-hmm.
So like I took that shit to a whole new level. I just did that shit 24/7.
Why?
Because like he would do it, so I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do it even better. So I just like I know the shit out of him. So he was just like he blocked me. He was like, it's annoying as shit. He was like, dead ass, it's annoying, stop doing it. So I was like, in my mind, I'm like, you do that shit all the time, and you don't get annoyed by you doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So why you get annoyed by me doing it? So long story short, he ends up blocking me, and I can't buy the merch from him. After I found out he blocked me, I was like, I'm probably not gonna buy shit from someone who just blocked me.
Yeah,
So,
it's weird being like a part of the community and like talk to these dudes, and then like I don't know. I remember like there were some posts about like New Balance shoes on our streetwear, and like some like New Balance or like some what are those, the Nike, like the dad shoes, basically, like not even dad shoes,
Yeah.
but like grill dad shoes. Like what the fuck are those?
Monarchs?
Yeah, some Air Monarchs. Exactly. You already know. And there's a post about Air Monarchs, and I like posted on there. It's like, haha, me and my friends make the same joke. And then like fucking Wesley from Steady Hands Comedy, he's like, so he said something that was like, yeah, you and every other group of friends ever, or some shit like that. I'm like, all right, bitch, like, I'm sorry that I don't know what the fuck your friends talk about. I know what my friends talk about. And it was like, I was just like, so like, fuck you, dude. It was just, it was such a stupid like interaction. I was just like, really, I was thinking about it, I was like, who cares? Like,
I remember Wesley, like he used to roast me. He used to roast me before I bought from him. So like, I think it was rhetorical. Someone was talking heavy shit in the server, and Wesley was like, "No, chill. He buys shit from us now. He's cool." I was like, "Really? I gotta buy shit from you to actually like get respect in the sub?"
that's stupid as fuck.
But you know what brand though I kind of do miss?
What's that?
Vivid Essence. Or is that how you say it?
Yeah, that was like, I think that was my second. Yeah, I think it's Vivid Essence. That was my second post. Like that, like the motorsport kind of style, whatever.
It was just avant-garde and like, granted, it's regular cropped hoodies, but that thing was beautiful. His clothes were so beautiful, and I kind of regret it. I was gonna buy a hoodie from him, but I think it was like $100 or something.
I think it's a girl.
No, it's Slade.
Slade. It's not a girl?
Slade's a guy.
How come on the Instagram it's always girls on there?
I think that's his girlfriend.
Why the fuck do you... That's whack. Dude,
Slade's a guy.
I thought it was a dude, like... I was like, all right, cool. And then I was like, we'll go on the Instagram, and it was just like all girls. I was like, oh. Like, I didn't know that. Like, not that it's like weird or anything. I was just like, oh, shit, my bad.
I was like, you knew his name was Slade, or?
Yeah, I knew that, but I was like, well, I've never heard anybody name that before. I didn't know if it was a girl's name, guy's name, whatever. Like, sorry for me being named Justin.
No, I knew it was Slade, but it was like back in Louisiana. Like, I lived in Louisiana for a time, so I knew a Slade guy.
Oh,
I knew
okay.
a Slade in the set, but he has some nice art. I'm gonna be honest. Like, Vivid Essence is like one of my favorite startup brands, if it's still even considered a startup brand.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
I think he's coming out with a new brand though that's gonna be even more expensive.
Even more expensive.
Be real though. Like when he told me it was $100 for the hoodie, like I thought to myself, I was like, yo, I can pay for the sample for my brand, or I can buy it from your brand.
Right.
So I had to think about it. Like I kind of regret not copying just because like it was so nice. And the thing about it is that instead of buying his hoodie, I bought a wallet instead. And I now that I think about it, the logic of spending that amount of money on a wallet that you actually put money into doesn't make sense to me. I spent like I have no cash in it, but at least I have a new wallet.
Like, what you got put in there? ID?
Exactly. So I mean, speaking of that, I kind of want to make wallets too. I want to get into leather goods too, but
I need to find some. I need to find some brands that are making stuff besides t-shirts, jackets, and hats.
there's one. Like, you seen that one with the leather bag?
Well, that was the red leather bag.
Yeah.
That was just like a producer, not a producer. Yeah, producer. Just the wholesaler.
Oh, I thought he was actually a brand.
Nah.
Someone asked if there's a Reddit for like high-end streetwear. I referred him to the sub. Okay.
Yeah, I got the post pulled up right here.
Then Kuya just like roasted me. Kuya literally came to my sub just to roast me. Like, dead ass. He came to the sub, and I'll read what he posted.
It's so
That's
weird.
funny.
It's so weird being like, cause all right, like the streetwear that I know, or when I think of streetwear, I think of like, like skaters and fucking thuggish shit. And then like the leather bag post, people are like, yeah, it's nice and all, but I'll never buy it because it's leather. You know how hard it is on the environment to raise a cow and all this stuff. I'm just like, damn. We got some. I don't even want to get into like the political discussion or anything like that. But like, it's so weird seeing that kind of shit.
I mean, there's the people who said they won't buy from Supreme because they fuck the president shirt.
Like, it's like, okay, that's cool.
I'm
like,
just like,
all right, well, keep that shit to yourself. You don't have to say that shit. Like if you're not gonna buy, whatever. Like, let's see what. Solid construction, but not trying to wear animal skin.
I mean, like, furs are expensive in general, so I probably wouldn't be getting into it. I think I do own a fur, but I bought it from a streetwear brand, so I don't even know if that counts.
I don't.
So, you know the guy, M-Champ, he owns Hybrid.
Yeah.
I bought his Rex Rabbit fur from him. It's the only fur coat I have around.
Hybrid, they're like based out of like the UK, right?
Canada.
Oh, Canada. Wait, Hybrid.
No, there's like 3 hybrids. They all use Hybrid. It's Hybrid Clothing, Hybrid.
Is it the one that has like yellow? A lot of yellow?
No, this one is not really even streetwear. This one's kind of like menswear.
Oh, I was about to say I got a hybrid brand that's got to be like on the website selling this
Another
stuff.
one you did in your live stream, but it's not that one.
Okay.
This one's a different. This one is, he doesn't even post on the sub anymore because he said he posted once or twice, and he's doing menswear with like authentic furs.
Yeah.
So the prices aren't necessarily cheap. So when they seen like $300, $400 for one coat, they roasted him for it. So he was like, "This isn't my audience."
This is not. It's like
So
it's such a
like, that's why
weird
it's so
audience,
expensive.
man. It's such a weird audience. Like
I
there's.
mean, granted, like when I did get my coat, it ripped the first time I tried it on.
Ooh.
So I kind of regretted spending $400 on it, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But
Nah,
yeah.
man, you gotta voice that. You gotta get that return, baby.
I slick told them, but they told me I was too big for the coat. That's what I was told. So
Then you say, then take it back.
I don't know how I'm gonna take it back now. Literally, he let me pay in installments, right? So I told him I'll pay $100 now, and then I'll pay the rest, when I get paid the next time. So he was like, okay. So he said he wasn't gonna ship until it was fully paid, though, and I was like, all right, that's cool, or whatever.
Then what's
So it was really no point in paying installments, but I paid.
No, yeah, that's not how that shit works.
So I paid anyways. He was just like, I'll hold it for you, but in my mind, I'm like, no one I don't know. I just didn't see a $400 selling that quickly off of, the Reddit subs, but so he sent me an extra large. The extra large ends up fitting like a medium. And, even the shirt fit kind of small. And, I told him about that. He was just like, he has to get his manufacturer to fix the size. So, that wasn't necessarily like my fault then. But I didn't really complain because I'm just like, once I finalize the purchase, I'm not gonna complain and then try and get her like a greater discount or be that type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's like a startup brand or whatever.
Yeah.
But I ended up paying. I was kind of pissed about this because it was a promo shirt, a hybrid shirt that he said, "Oh, I have these promo shirts, and then I'm thinking about selling in a collection and build hype. Do you want to buy one?" And I asked him how much it was. He sold it to me for $30. No, it wasn't even 30. It was a little bit over 30. And he was just like, you'll give me a discount. He's going to sell it for cheaper. Turns out he sold the shirts lower than they asked for lease. So I ended up paying, I was out of $5 or $6 granted. And I'm just like, I'm kind of pissed though.
What the fuck? Oh, you got bamboozled, man.
Like I'm in finesse. But I left that all alone pretty much. I really didn't complain about that. It was just like a couple of stuff, like a couple of issues I really just had. And I mean, like, I haven't really spoken to him since. He was supposed to mod for my server,
Yeah.
but pretty much made me code the whole sub. And then he wrote the description, so I was like, this shit's not gonna work. I was like, I can't do all the work, and by myself, there'd be no point in having 2 mods.
Yeah.
So
I once upon a time, I'm not gonna name the brand, but it's one of, like, I'd say top 5. We've talked about it previously, and I got a sweatshirt from them, and it was like a cut and sew, and them motherfuckers' sleeves were like here's my arm, whatever. Here's
I know
arm,
what
like,
brand it is, to be honest.
boom, it was like down to here. I could windmill them motherfuckers.
I know exactly what brand you're talking about because it happened to a whole bunch of people.
I was like, I couldn't even wear it. Like, it's still somewhere. I think I don't even know where it's at. But I was just like, I can't even wear this. I can't even rock this. I gotta cut it and then sew it back up my damn self.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I think I'm more sympathetic just because, like, I realize now, like, at first, if someone fucked up on their product, I would be like, oh, it's their fault. But I kind of realized that when you're working with, like, you're outsourcing it to an overseas manufacturer.
Yeah.
Your manufacturer doesn't give a shit. Like,
well, they.
On these, huh?
No. Go, all right, sorry. Keep going.
No, like on these Covenant shirts that I dropped, he promised me that they'll be done in a week, right?
Yeah.
Wesley straight up told me, he was like, "That's a lie. It's not gonna be done." So, turns out it took 3 months for him to just get me a product picture, right?
What the fuck?
So he wasn't done in 3 months. I got 3 months for a picture. 4 months. He was ready to finalize everything to ship out. Ships out. And, me. I don't try on the shirts because I'm like, I want everything to be dead stock, right?
Yeah.
I take one shirt out for myself. That's it. Well, one shirt out for myself. One shirt out to prove to my dad that I actually went through it and everything. Because my dad, he's very skeptical.
Yeah.
I sent him a shirt, and that's it. Everything else is dead stock because I'm like, I don't want to take it out the package, uncrisp it for everyone. So I leave it in the package. I ship out. Someone that actually lives here in Georgia as well, they get their package and he sends me, I want to check up on them to make sure they get their package or whatever. So I send them a Reddit DM. I'm like, yo, you got your package, everything's good. He's like, yeah. So I asked him, there's any critique because I want to make sure that they really enjoy the product, if they're spending money.
Mm-hmm. Man
tells me, I feel like the shirts are too thin. Sometimes I can see my nipples. I'm pissed. That's just my manufacturer, right? So they have a manufacturer in America. They have a factory in America and they have a factory in Pakistan.
Yeah.
One in America is owned by the owner. So the owner, his father operates the manufacturer in America. I speak to his father. His father, I'm assuming, doesn't speak English, so I can't hold him to fault because he's not answering any of my questions.
Yeah.
I'm upset. I wasn't taking it out on him. I was just like, is there any way I can get in contact with your son? Because there's an issue with the product. Long story short, I tell the son, the product, they said the shirts are too thin. I said 5.5 ounce cotton. Turns out it is 5.5 ounce cotton, but when you're working with white, it's more see-through. You have to reinforce it. I never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy tells me, I'll give you a discount on your next order. I'm not going to refund you for this current order. I'm like, how do you know I'm going to order from you again? Why can't you just give me the money now? Yeah. Long story short, I don't get a refund. I don't get anything. They wanted me to do more business with them, but I'm just between the delays and this. I mean,
it's hard to commit to continued work when you got motherfuckers just beating you around for months and months, and you got the thin shits and whatever. No, homie, you're next.
He literally told me, I can't tell you why there's a delay, but your product has been delayed. I said, what the fuck? I'm not going to tell you why we're delaying the process, but it's been a delay.
You probably paid up front, huh?
And I paid half. I pay half up front, and then I pay the second half, but it's through Western Union because PayPal's banned in Pakistan. Mm-hmm. So if there is a fuck up, you can't get your money back.
Yes. Woo!
And then it's anywhere else, Pakistan has ridiculously low, minimums. So it's like you can get like maybe 10 shirts done factory in Pakistan. I mean, granted, it might be a little bit more expensive, but you know, you still have that option.
Yeah.
Versus working with anyone else where like they want like 100 or 200, and I'm just like, I know I'm not going to sell that many units that quickly, so there'd be no point ordering that much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I switched to this new guy. I'm going to try him out. He's getting a sample. Apparently, it's almost done. They went ahead. They did the pattern already, but they just didn't embroider it. So I'm gonna see how that goes. Hopefully, there's no fuck ups. I'm just scared there's gonna be a fuck up just because they told me a week and it's been over a week. So I'm just afraid it's gonna be the same fuck up. And maybe I should just like save up and pay an American manufacturer, granted. So.
Well, then you can
maybe tag something serious.
You could put the promotion saying, "Hey, it's made in America." So.
You know, I did do that though.
Oh shit.
I did because the manufacturer, my plan was just to use the American manufacturer because you know, my old manufacturer's father told me, he was like, "Yo, don't use Pakistan, just use me. I'm a better manufacturer." Right?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were related though, and I found out that was his son. I was like, I can't do this because. Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing. But yeah, I was ready to go in that Made in America, making that Made in America cash. But
Shoosh. Oh hey, you got some questions to answer in the chat. It looks like.
Wow, I haven't even been on the chat.
All right, well hey, hold it down for me. We've been talking for like 2.5 hours, and I got to use the little boy's room.
So all right, so we got how many singles though? What do you mean singles, like units? Yo. Is it singles? Oh, big man's room. Big tings. Let me see. Yeah, it's like a delay.
What's up, girls?
They tell. Oh, thread count. No, YouTube just does a second delay. I don't know why. But thread count, no. The way I just do it is based off inches. Whenever I speak with the manufacturer, I'm just like, I want the embroidery to be this inches, this big, and you know, if I want it to be flat or puff, then I let them know, and they give me a quote based on that. And then I always send a mock-up picture because for some reason with the last manufacturer that I worked with, when I didn't send a mock-up, they ended up fucking up the sizing.
Oh shit, sorry Sharpie. I saw your message earlier, but we were chit chatting. Yeah, man, I'm happy to have anybody come up on here.
I think Sharpie is Prism. Oh yeah, Sharpie's the guy who got that free $10. GG.
What you got Instagram Sharpie?
Did he tell you he will determine how the shirts are? I'll put it I'll put it in the stream. Please time for calendar that. Oh. Yo, is no one? Oh. Yo. Ooh.
What, are you tired?
Right.
We can wrap this bitch up if you want.
Bro, I'm ready to go when you're ready to go.
Alright, well, it's been 2.5 hours. Sheesh, this is some Joe Rogan level of...
Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan level
Yo,
podcast.
Whoa. What's that on your Instagram?
What?
Yo, scroll up.
This guy?
No, not that one. Like, all the way to the top.
I'm at the top.
That's the top, though.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought I saw some artwork. I get crazy when I see, like, artwork.
Oh, it's Lazy and Crazy official. That's right there. Oh, there's some artwork.
Yeah, that's not the hybrid I was talking about, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, this one right here.
With the yellow, yeah. Weird Sleep got another graphic now.
You get mad delay. Oh, right here. You got mad delay.
Yeah. No, it was 15 seconds. It got to be 15 seconds. Yeah, that's slick clothes.
Yeah, look at those sleeves. They look awfully long, don't they?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's slick clean. Oh, nostalgia perk. Yo, Zayden, why don't you text back? I texted you about that collab, and you didn't text back.
Text the man back.
Text me back about that collab.
Text him back.
I can't do all of it by myself. I mean, I could if you wanted to, though. And you can just slap your name on it, you know?
Thanks,
I'm not gonna
Mars.
lie. Huh?
Oh, Mars OGTV. Keep it up, bros.
I was like, who's that for a minute?
All right, Sharpie, you're on, Wednesday. Do I need a calendar? I'm pretty sure I got somebody coming on tomorrow. I think Thursday also. Wednesday or Friday, Sharpie. We're in it to win it. I think that hybrid, the one that, not the hybrid you were talking about, the hybrid I was talking about, I think they're coming on Saturday. We're going to be in it to win it, man. But, all right, here's what I need from you. I need to, okay, after this is done, I need you to send me the link to your Discord. That way I can join up on that. But, we'll give you, whatever, take the next minute, 30 seconds, minute, 2 minutes to just pimp out your brand and, you know, closing remarks. Just pimp it out. Pimp it out.
Pimp it out. All right. Covenant dropping pretty soon. Hoodies coming pretty soon. Use a promo code like so what or something like that.
Yo, hey, wait. Hold on a second. This ain't like you only got 30 seconds. You can take as much time as you want. You don't have to talk all fast and shit. It's saying like we're not cutting to a commercial break. You got time, dude.
Bro, there's no monetization? Alright, so I guess I kind of just like use these promo codes just for special events because I feel like everyone likes discounts. So why not give it to the people who support? So I guess use like so what 10% off for like the 4 people or 5 people watching here. So you get that 10% off on whatever you want. I know I see trading cards right there. So trading cards are coming. I'm just working on packaging because like my favorite thing about opening cards is when like I get like the pretty packaging and get to open it. So I'm trying to make that special for you guys. And yeah, goals coming pretty soon. That collab with IFG Clothing, Infinite Future Gear, is coming pretty soon. Once me and Zayden get everything finalized, we're gonna start teasing some stuff for you guys. So yeah, Cov Gang, Treyway.
Is that what we're doing? We're doing Cov Gang.
That's my. I don't know. I don't like. I usually do shameless plugs. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm super confused.
I don't know, man. You're a dude. You're the pioneer right now. This is number one.
Number one.
this is the first like live interview ever conducted on my shit. So you're the pioneer. Whatever you do, people are gonna follow suit.
All right. So yeah, just use so what 10% off. Hopefully, Justin lets me back on his show.
Of course.
Hopefully, my like 5 or 6 disconnections because my McDonald's Wi-Fi won't hinder it.
Shit, Cricket Wireless in the house.
Bro, I don't know how Xfinity Wi-Fi like that's working, but like my actual router's not. It makes no sense. Like I would be playing a game and just drop like mid-game.
Dude, you're on that T-Mobile time.
Bro, you know I got AT&T and it doesn't make sense. But yeah, I feel like this is a really good platform, and you know, you guys go show some love to his Instagram, show some love to his website. You know, if there's an ad, click on it because you know you gotta give him that revenue.
No ads, baby, no ads. Ad free.
You're ad free.
Yeah, man, that's why I'm starting the website or like the e-commerce. That way, that could be my moneymaker.
He's like Adam 22. He's for the culture then.
Oh,
no ads.
I'm trying to be, man.
Man said no ads. Never mind.
No, I didn't say I didn't
slap some ads on the YouTube videos.
I might, dude. I don't even want to monetize the YouTube videos.
Slap. You got to make that revenue so what can keep going.
What I want to do, what I'm trying to do, is just keep it as clean as possible. Have people come on, buy the shit, rep it. Have people come back, buy some more. Whatever.
Yeah, no, seriously, like, if Zayden's up for it, like, I would be down to drop the collab through the website. Like, I'll just decide.
Let's get it cracking.
Yeah,
like, this.
I'll talk to him about it, but yeah, we can drop. Because I know that what I was thinking about doing was dropping a physical product. Because I think he's opening a showroom over right where he is. So I was thinking about dropping some over there, but just to build hype. Because, like, I mean, my website, I gotta revamp it anyways to make it more, you know, Dungeons and Dragonish.
Mm-hmm.
So we can drop it through yours, yeah.
All right, we got to get a board game or something going with the Covenant lore. You know what I'm saying?
I got the trading card game. I've been dropping the trading. Like every single order gets trading cards. I don't think people care about them, but yeah, every single order gets trading cards actually. So.
Well,
I hope no one's throwing them away.
Gotta keep it. Gotta keep them. Gotta give them a reason to keep them. You know, tell them if you collect like 5, then you get a free like something dope as hell.
I mean, for people who are smart enough, they'll realize that the cards have discount codes. I'll put in discount codes that actually you have to put the cards together to get the discount code. It's a bit of a scavenger hunt.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's how I do my discount codes. I feel like there's some people who do it to sell product, but I'm just like, I want this to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, whenever there's like live streams or something, I usually try and drop codes or whatever, just for future stuff.
Word. I got to give a shout out to you. Also, you're one that you brought me some viewers.
Yo, well, I told them about your platform. They seem to mess with it, so
well, I need to.
They stay.
The reason I need to get in your Discord is so I can talk to these guys. So when they have drops, they can tell me, and I can be like, all right, article coming out in 45 minutes. Straight up, because that's what it's about.
That'll be good because it won't just be me and Zayden spamming, because I think we're the only people who actually spam drops. I mean, I think I spam less. I want to keep it real. Like when I spam, I only spam about live streams. I know I piss everyone off. Yeah.
Hey, well, it worked. I don't think since we started it was like, I think we peaked at 6 live viewers, which is, I think it's dope as hell. I don't think we dropped a zero at all there the entire time. So
That's Cub Gang right there.
Cov Gang in the house.
Insta Gang too. Hopefully, well, there's like at least one person from Instagram. I was expecting like at least to hit like 15, but I guess those other people were being assholes and didn't come. So
Dirtbags.
yeah, no discount codes for them.
Well, I mean, this is gonna stay up. So if they get to the, if you made it this far, if you made it to 2 hours, 2.5 hours, you deserve it.
So discount code. It's so what? Exactly how the channel is spelled. 10% off. And of course, you know, if I'm in a good mood and I get those cards finalized, you're gonna get the first booster pack.
Ooh.
So.
Ooh.
Yeah. That clean booster pack with the metallic packaging.
Ooh, are you gonna have a foil in there? You gonna have a shiny?
You know, I'm trying to get foils. The thing about it is that the card manufacturer I'm using said that they can't do foils at the moment unless I do like a large order.
Oh.
And I can't afford to do like 50,000 cards right now. So.
Well, foils coming soon.
Yeah. Foils coming soon.
Hey, thanks IFG. Thanks Sharpie. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. This was number 1 as far as like live interviews go, so we're just gonna keep it up. Just gonna keep it up.
So what, gang? Adam 22. You know, so what? The casuals trying to keep up with so what?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Doing big things, big bling.
We're trying out here. Oh man.
Bro, I sent you 2. You got 2 cards. I just want to let you know that no one else got 2 cards. Everyone else got 1 card. It takes at least 5 cards to actually like figure out the discount code.
How? What's the? Are you saying what the discount code is, or is that a secret for whoever? Like not the code, but what the discount is.
So there's 2 discount codes. One's actually like a price discount, and one's for a 1-of-1 item I'm planning on dropping. So I'm doing 1-of-1s before I actually release like a mass-produced item, just like in a different variation.
Right.
So like he bought, it was a field coat that had like a character on the back of the field coat.
Yeah, Esteban Winsmore.
So that field coat, that particular model, it might not have a hood and it might not have that character. It might come back again, just in a different form. But that particular item he bought will never be released again.
Right.
But I'm thinking about doing 1-of-1s, and whoever gets the discount code can buy that 1-of-1.
Oh shit.
It won't be like you can buy like it won't be 1-of-1s like $400. Like we're not talking about like high avant-garde or nothing, but
right.
It's gonna be reasonably priced. So.
All right, fair enough. So, hey, get the cards, boys and girls.
Get the cards. Check out his stream tomorrow too.
Yeah, I gotta check who's on. I know. So I was talking to somebody. I just fuck. All right. I think it's shout out. Appreciate it, Brian. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Covenant.com. Covenaunt.com. Don't get it twisted. All right, because they gotta wait till the very end of the stream to actually know what the website is. we fucked that up. I'll put it somewhere.
I'm gonna put the Discord too. I'll send you the Discord.
All right, yeah, for sure. Yeah, send it either on Instagram or Skype or something like that.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna wrap. I'm gonna drop this. So, peace, fam.
Peace.